we on? I think we're live. Is anyone looking?
That's a whole nother question.
Oh, God. Paul, with the intro.
Hello, adventurers. Welcome to Grognard and Friends Special Holiday Edition One Shot. Chris has been gracious enough to agree to run a holiday one shot for us. Also known to many of you as Gaius, has graciously agreed to do. So, with that in mind, I'm going to turn everything over to Chris because I get to play.
Yes. And you can refer to me as Game Master, or Master for short if you'd like.
We are walking and talking and moving and grooving and hipping and hopping and picking and popping with a buzz to be a page. Better take a stand, you gonna wake up that thing in your hand. Looking all around me, trouble to be found. Make sure when you find it that you get us in loud. Gotta go free, name, bring up, bring me my ride, red turbo jacket. He's bad and he don't know. We are walking and talking, but he's faster than me. Show my walkie-talkie man. Last night at the show, we are walking and talking, going out of the street. Go, 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 go.
Welcome to the holiday. I have a nice little short adventure for you. What we have here tonight, because it is the night before Xmas here on this world, this dimension that I will not explain more about, which may have stuff from certain worlds and others. Not proprietary to Grognard and Friends, though. Anything you learn here definitely doesn't happen in Paul's world or applies. Just so I don't drive Paul insane. But it was the night before Xmas, and our adventure starts literally in a town called Lonely Wood. As we see a somewhat dilapidated warehouse with lights on, not many creatures were stirring, but there was at least two rabbits, or rabbit folk. Harangon. Cheryl, Brianna, why don't you introduce your characters? I think you know one another and are arriving together.
Ladies first.
My name is Tash. I am a Harangon, all white fur with black circles around my eyes. I stand about 3'10" with the ears, 4'2". Thank you. I'm not well dressed. I'm comfortable, but I am well armed.
Brianna.
So my name is Oster, and I'm also Haragon, and I'm just kind of in a mixture of both blacks and browns, and he's also he's got this like musty brown color to him with a few accents of off-white in his ears and around his mouth.
And as you two enter the warehouse, you notice that large, fat flakes of snow start to fall from the sky. And in the distance, you can almost see what appears to be a wave of snow. A blizzard is approaching the town of Lonely Wood. Right behind them is Paul. Describe your character.
I am Garland. I am a penguin. You basically just see a typical penguin from head to toe. I'm not wearing any clothes except for a dark leather messenger bag slung over my shoulder and a staff. I stand about somewhere between 2 to 3 feet tall. The staff is tall. It looks twisted and gnarled until you get a better look at it. And you realize at the top of the staff is a large octopus carved into the staff with some of the tentacles wrapping down the length of the staff, with the other tentacles coming up and cupping a large fish bowl. And there is a goldfish swimming around in that.
Check out this guy.
Yeah, where'd he come from?
And
That's what I'm talking about.
apparently towering all over you, the most normal person, a human being, comes walking up behind you. Dan, describe your character.
Well, with the snow falling, I have a black cloak up over my head.
You've just entered through the doors, walking through packing crates. It's a decently lit despite ambiance of disuse and neglect.
I pull my cloak down. You see, I got brownish hair and a nice beard going there. You can see beneath my cloak is obviously I'm wearing some pretty heavy armor, but I have a bright red shirt over it with a strange little triangular symbol over the heart.
Of course. Is that your nightly order?
Yes, the turkeys.
The night of the trekking stars.
Oh, good, good. I'm going
And
to enjoy.
I hope the rabbits realize which one of us is the first to go, obviously.
Will die.
no, come on now.
All right.
I have-
Just making some
and I-
notes real quick.
And I have a very nice battle axe.
The four of you moved deeper in. You all had received a message, whether it was from your employers saying that you needed to go here, settle a debt for them, or you personally received a letter. Take care of a thing that you owe this individual's company. But as you enter, you see a tall figure kind of just sitting on a crate, feet kicking, gray fur, whiskers twitching, and he's wearing a very out of place, stylish black suit. Ah, please come in. Come in. You're all on time. Excellent.
I approach.
Do we know this individual?
No, it's weird phrasing that you did to address me.
Was not addressing you. I was addressing Ost.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think I've ever seen you before.
Yeah.
Ah, excellent. Well, and he pulls out a piece of paper, checks off the list. Ast and Alashan
Alashan, yes.
Hashadar.
Just Tash. Thanks.
Gosh, I do enjoy shortening things, yes. Garland. I believe you're the kind of wet-looking one, right?
We all have our habits.
Yeah,
Have a
that's
smell about you. Okay, that's great. You are all brought here for a very specific reason. To take a thing. I must
Right.
first speak of who you are taking this item from, because you should not say their name. Saying their name will draw their attention.
I hate
Potentially
that.
saying it 3 times in succession could summon them, which would be detrimental to our endeavor. Good news is, he's out right now, combing the planet doing what he does. So the house is unattended. At least for a little while. You, my friends, need to find a magic scroll, which has the ability to update information magically. We require it because it gives us the dirt on all the naughty people on the world.
Oh, that's handy.
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
So needless to say, that is what we require. You don't go
Couldn't you just check Reddit?
those message boards that they have in the town square are just literally full of trolls. And
This is
here
true.
in Lonely Wood, they're ice trolls, so they're extra jerkish.
Hey, if you had frozen bits, you would be too. Am I right?
I would assume maybe. I don't know. I don't empathize real well with other people. So that is your mission. The good news is I have provided, because it is very cold out, and then he kicks one crate and it flops open. If anyone requires cold weather gear,
I mean, I'll take some. Let's do
here
it.
you go.
Yeah. Yep.
Also,
I'm taking everything I can carry.
I mean, that's for sharing
Oh,
amongst your
well,
maybe
I mean,
friends. I don't know. I'm not going to push
they
that.
can hurry up. That's their problem.
I should be good.
I already grabbed mine.
Dude, you're naked.
Yeah?
You're not cold?
No.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. All right, I just keep grabbing. What about you,
I just
Tall?
took a snow bath.
A snow bath?
Yeah. Nothing gets the circulation going like a snow bath and a nice bowl of herring.
I mean, I can't disagree necessarily with the second part, but the first part, I'm not a big fan of.
You got any?
Human,
No
you getting in
accounting
on
for
this?
taste.
I mean, I've already got a warm cloak. What else is there?
Oh, just
Shoes?
in case for emergency, he reaches into a pocket and pulls out a small cube that would probably fit in the size of your hand and tosses it toward Alashar. There's a button on the side. That is a thermal cube. Within 10 feet of you, it will raise the temperature to about 90 degrees.
Hmm.
If you're caught out in, and He gestures toward one of the window. A blizzard. It would probably save your life if you get lost in the snow. We here care about our temporary employees. That's what you are right now. Temps. But we care for our temps. We don't want you to
Essentially.
die. Especially because you need to bring the scroll to us first. That is the mission. Do you have any questions?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
So
one with the
I
ears.
heard you said that you can't say the guy's name 3 times in a row.
Yes.
Can you say them like out of order, or do you have to?
No,
Is it
mm-mm.
okay?
Yeah. So we're gonna call him Mr. K.
All
Mr.
right.
K. So if you say his name just like once, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but you might get his attention. Which,
I see.
because we're doing nefarious things, and this gentleman happens to know when people are bad, you don't want to draw his attention.
Is it the full name? Does he have like a first name and a last name?
He has a few different ones, and they're
All bad?
all kind of no-go.
What if it's like a nickname that he uses like on the side that we don't know about?
And then you accidentally
Skippy.
say it?
Yeah.
Probably not, because when you say a name and you have the intention in your mind behind it to refer to them, that combination, even if you try to avoid it, will potentially draw their attention, their ire. Yes.
Right.
You mentioned we're looking for a scroll. A few more details on that might be helpful, and where we're going, a few more details on that might be helpful. And
Yeah, no, that's true.
Like I said, you're here because you're professionals. That, and you're also deeply in debt in one form or another. How you're going to get there? The good news is we have some advanced magical technology on our side. Out back is a magic cart. It does not need horses. It will work fine in the snow, and it is literally doing a locate object spell that will draw you to the target or the general
pretty convenient.
area of it. Because
That's great.
I, at the moment, do not know exactly where the scroll is, but the contact you will be meeting in the village that it is most likely in, the cart will be drawn to that individual who will then probably have that information.
Who's
oh,
that?
so we're going to meet a contact.
Yes, you're going to meet a contact.
Who is the contact?
It is a renowned bard named Horatio.
Never heard of him.
He is renowned around here.
Will we be able to get back on this cart
Yes,
with no horses?
The cart will take you to a cabin that is within a short jaunt to the village, but outside of the village proper, outside of the spells that protect it. Weather, well, not really weather, but mostly like evil things.
Scrying mages and whatnot.
Yes, exactly. Hence why we need to send the contact in, because we couldn't just magic out the information. So we had to send in our own little spy. Yes, the other rabbit friend.
Flash. GM, I'd like to try to pick Ost's pockets. He got a pair of shoes I like.
You're gonna pick.
Ost's
stars.
pockets.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention my name is Lighton.
Lighton?
Lighton?
Lighton.
Light.
Yes. Sorry, rude of me. Yes, Sir Lighton Charles.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like the same type of thing where if we knew your name, it was going to be a problem either.
Oh no. It was,
All right.
I'm one of the friendly, facing forward people of our company. It's okay
Everybody
to know
needs
me.
those.
Yes, exactly. I'm the kind of person. Cutout man might be another word for it.
So yeah, I'd like to pick Ost's pockets.
Go right ahead. Make a sleight of hand.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I think you did it.
Does Ost need to? Does he need to do a perception or anything?
You know what? Just roll. If you get a nat 20, you'll notice it. Otherwise, you won't.
I thought you two were friends.
Did send over?
It went.
You know what they say, no honor among bunnies.
Sadly, you did not
No.
notice. Yeah, it is now, was in your pocket, is now gone, and you did not notice.
So I elbow Ost and I wiggle. I kind of show the little shoe that I stole, purple shoe.
Oh, what?
Didn't catch me.
Okay.
I didn't. I'll get you next time.
You better.
Anything related to the mission? Any other questions? Comments?
This-
What's the name of the village we're going to meet Horatio?
Oh, it doesn't have an official name. It's just known as the village. because
The village.
The village.
this just
Is this a
Okay,
cult?
so Horatio Shyamalan, where is he going to be in the village?
he's not going. The magic carriage is going to carry you to a cabin outside of the village where you'll meet Horatio. You will get more information from him. God bless you.
Somebody else in the warehouse.
Don't worry.
It
It's
might have
just
been one of my fish.
I think it's the guard. You go to the cabin, meet Horatio. Horatio gives you more info about the village locale and where to find things. And then you abscond into the village because right now the best part is that everybody's got a break. They're not working tonight. They're done their labors, so they're relaxing, taking time off. You'll slip in while they're partying or whatever, steal the scroll, get back out, meet up with Horatio, get a cab.
How will we know this if there are
Length?
multiple scrolls?
It's highly magic in nature. It literally so magical it glows on its own.
Oh,
Glowing scroll.
Glowing scrolls.
Ain't gonna be that
Oh.
easy to take.
So we go to the cabin in the woods and meet Horatio there before we go to the village.
and is there?
I have a sixth sense about this.
Okay.
You guys get those?
Is there a password or something for Horatio?
No,
How will we know?
you're showing up in the magic carriage
Okay.
Alright.
we have. But you know what? Pulls out a piece of paper, writes that thing down, folds it, and hands it.
Yeah.
Magic carriage. Do we have to be back to the carriage by midnight or anything?
No. It
Okay.
will. You have to get back in it. It will take you back here.
Okay, good, because I got barely any concept of time.
Easy.
Alright.
peasy.
No, that's what I call.
I have my flightless bird therapy group to get to later tonight, so that'll be good.
You're probably going to miss it. I won't lie. It's kind of late already, and you're going to be gone for hours.
What's on the piece of paper?
These are them.
Haha. Okay, I put it in my cloak.
Oh, you
Alright.
weren't supposed
Welcome
to.
to my world, Chris.
You weren't supposed to read that.
I think he has to
Questions?
die now. He read the note.
Comments. No, that's not
No,
how
no.
it works.
We can sacrifice them later to whatever these workers are.
It sounds good.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
He's so obvious. Look at the size of him.
I can.
No.
And that red shirt.
I'm right here. I can hear you guys. What are you doing?
Don't worry, it's disturbing me as well. I'm actually kind of worried for you now. But
I-
good luck.
I am as well.
Unless other questions, comments, concerns.
We're kidding you, human. Don't worry about it. We like messing around.
All right, we'll see.
You can trust us.
You just stole a shoe.
I would like to make. I would
She
like
was
to
Give
make
it
an,
back.
Yeah.
I would like to make an insight check. Let's see. I'll just roll that for my NPC real quick to see if he believes her.
Do I get deception?
You can roll. Yeah, roll deception. See if you. So you don't care about Dan's character?
No, absolutely not. I would think.
Okay. So no.
Bunnies are fleet of foot.
Well. Yes.
I look after me and mine.
Yeah.
This is
He
a
pulls
theme
out
in all
another.
the games we
He
play.
pulls out another piece of notepaper, writes it down, and hands it Alishar.
And don't read that one. You're
Am I
gonna
not
get in
supposed to
trouble.
read this one? Yeah,
No,
That's right. You can't read them
No,
all.
that's specifically for you.
I read it.
Don't trust the rabbits.
We're going to
Remember
find
reading
a
that out?
scroll in some dude's, like, it's in a village. It's in this guy's house. Misty
We're
Casey.
going.
The
So
carriage
this-
is gonna take us straight there.
It's going to take you to the area of there.
Yes, area.
Yes, and it's going to be probably. He's got a workshop. He's got a house. Like I said, Horatio should know. That's why we
I-
paid him.
What's Horatio look like?
He is a hobgoblin.
Oh, come on, man.
What?
We're like lunch for him.
Only if he catches us.
He's a normal person. Giant cats eat things too, but you didn't react to me. Why are you weirdly hobgoblin?
Because you need us to do a job. Horatio, we don't know.
You don't know me. I mean, you just met.
He's got a point.
This is
Wait,
true.
wait.
We gotta have a
Horatio's
small
fine.
level of trust here.
He's literally a bard.
Oh, he's a bard.
He's, yes, he's a bard.
Penguin, bunnies. Let's get in the cart. Let's go.
I take life very seriously here.
Come, follow me. And he kind of gestures you to the back of the warehouse. You see the guard that was sneezing, looking a little chagrined in the back. As he slides open the back door, black carriage sits. Green lanterns on all four corners hanging There is no horse, there is no sled dogs. The windows have black curtains, and the door opens on its own. The little steps just kind of like flop out for you to use. Oh, here it is. Enjoy your ride.
Okay.
So,
Sounds
this is the
good.
base model. I didn't necessarily expect it to be this creepy, to be quite honest.
Okay.
There's no one in there offering us candy, is there?
I like candy.
Yeah, I like candy too.
Okay,
Those
get
Swedish fish are my favorite.
Oh,
in the carriage. Get the.
Before I get in, I make sure all of my money is like really secure.
I'm actually going to try to steal
I was going to say,
eating cube.
go ahead, roll.
Really?
for
That's
sleight of
really
hand.
secure too.
I'm staring uncomfortably at you. All of them.
No, sadly, you don't need to compete against this one. Sadly, you do not steal the thermal cube.
Damn, I'm trying to get the cube from the guy. I'm not sure I can trust him.
Do I
She
get the
said-
slap? Do I
They
get the
say-
slap and paw?
I'll just cover my muzzle a little bit and whisper to Ost. Yeah, couldn't get it that time. Your turn.
All right, I'll try later.
Thanks.
And all of you have gotten into the carriage as the door closes. You just hear Lighton mutter under his voice, I can't deal with this. Shh. And as he's like, shh, and the door closes, and it is now quiet in the cabin. Though you do hear in the background just the blizzard, the storm has started to pick up, and it's kind of wailing in the background.
Whales?
You don't hear this. This is the narrator's voice. You're not actually there, penguin person.
I'm flipping through the stuff that
A
I
whale
took.
would feed me for a long time.
As you travel, it's going to be a few hours. So, if your characters want to interact or anything, trying to steal shit from
I'm
Yeah, I was gonna try and
character.
steal the
I-
thermal cube.
I'm desperately holding on to all my shit.
Also, yes, that mythos nerds. Paul, penguins eat whales?
Fish.
Yeah, whales not fish.
Penguins don't know that.
Whale eat, yeah, you
Yeah,
are
I'll
right.
figure it
Whale,
out.
whale do eat penguin.
Yeah, it's attempts to
Whales
steal.
have fishtails and fins. Garland just, is always thinking about fish. And that just looks like, an endless buffet for him.
All right, I'll try to talk to the human. You try to grab that cube. All right.
Yeah, all right, here I go.
All right.
Can I hear them? Can I hear this?
Yeah. Yes, you are in the cabin with them. It is kind of a confined space. I mean, there's two of you on opposite sides just facing one another. So it's kind of obvious when, one of the rabbits reach over and just kind of put their hand in your pocket. It doesn't matter how well you roll right now. Unless Dan's asleep, he's going to notice something's getting pulled out of his pocket.
Stop it. Just stop.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a
I was
thing.
trying, I was trying to make you feel at home with us.
Yeah, that's what we do for family.
Yeah.
It's like a joke we do to make each
Yeah.
other feel at home. I was asking, what about your fish? Your gold floaty dude. You want to be painted?
Squirt doesn't need to be painted.
All right. Just checking. Just let us know.
No
I'll
problem.
paint anything. You give me something.
At
I'll
this point, you see the fish, you see Squirt go to the top of the bowl, and just a stream of water shoots out towards you.
Hey, easy
I
with
see.
the fur. Bad enough with the snow. God, these guys don't have a sense of humor, what? What's going
He's
on?
a temperamental goldfish. Yeah,
Isn't it bad? Isn't it bad to have your fish in water and this cold?
Oh, is it temperature
fine.
controlled?
Yeah.
What's it like in there?
Yeah.
Wet.
But what's around the temperature?
Tepid. Raymond, since you're asking about Squirt, one of the things you've noticed since Garland has arrived is that when he's walking, if the staff tilts or anything, the water never seems to spill out of the bowl.
So Garland, what skills are you bringing to this little endeavor?
I waddle really good,
Oh, baby.
and I like fish.
That's great.
We're on fire.
So you're unassuming? Is that your best quality?
I'm welcome at most formal occasions with my demeanor here. I dress to impress.
But you're not cold. So you're good.
No, I'm fine.
I'm
I
assuming.
put on 2 more layers of pants and shoes and a scarf. You just see the little beady eyes.
I'd like to steal the scarf.
I'm assuming Astar and Tosh, you two are.
I don't think I did it.
No, you didn't. Sorry. You
Good
guys-
try, though. Good try.
you
I
guys-
thought it would be funny. I thought it would be
It
good.
was. It was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
You look over and the one bunny just is like being strangled by the other one with the scarf.
So,
Oh, boy.
as you guys continue to bullshit, you move through, you see that the blizzard is picked up, but it is kind of evened out. But snow is accumulating, the temperature has dropped. And then after a while, you come to the cabin. So you pull up to this kind of sad looking beat upon cabin. You do see a little curl of smoke coming out of the chimney. There is a light, and you see a figure walking back and forth inside.
What a dump.
Some people don't got no choice.
I take out the notes that I was given. I'm going to totally give him that note.
Make sure you give him the right one. Don't give him the second one. That could get confusing.
Well, I didn't tell you what was on the second one.
No, you didn't. I'm just saying. I'm assuming it's a different message.
It might be the message I'm supposed to give him. You never know.
Oh, now you're just getting weird.
Let's go beat this bard.
So unless
What,
any of you,
the Brooklyn Bunnies might have a point.
unless any of you do something weird, you get inside the building.
All right.
That's,
The door is kind of hanging off a little bit. It's like one hinge, but it's kind of just swaying in the
good.
breeze a little bit. You can
Beat the door
tell
already.
that this
Yeah.
building is not someone's home.
It's like an abandoned cabin that this
It's
dude's
an
squatting
abandoned
in.
cabin in the woods. Dan, as your character walks in, you notice, because of your larger size than pretty much everybody else in the party, that the floor in front of you kind of creaks under your weight a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay near the edge. I have a bad feeling about that.
And
Is there like, did it look like there was a basement or no?
no,
You
it's
walk
just,
to your left, you might find out.
just like you could tell that there was some rot going on there. That perhaps there was a leak in the roof above that had just caused those boards in particular. But next to the fire is a tall figure, red of skin, black of hair, well equipped for the environment, with a lute strapped to his back.
Skin white as snow, lips
Oh.
as red as blood.
Turning around, hello, friends. Hello,
Hello?
yes.
Hey.
How you doing?
I
How's it
am
going?
doing fine. How are all of you? Come, please,
Doing well,
have a
thanks.
seat. Or, looking around, oh, there's no seats. Pop a
I'll just
squat.
sit on this table.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm with him.
I'm Horatio the Bard. Welcome. This isn't my house. Welcome to this way stop on your adventure.
You're a very happy hobgoblin.
What does that mean?
You're just happy, man.
Well,
Like,
yes,
that's impressive.
I'm an entertainer of some renowned.
You have info for us, right?
Oh, yes.
And you're going to tell it to us in song.
You are
No.
incorrect, because
Yes.
Oh, thank
I have been exposed to the elements and my voice needs to be protected. I need to drink certain amounts of herbal honey tea, which is currently boiling on the kettle. Maybe after that I could break into song.
I slowly slide the paper that says "We Are Them" or whatever across the table.
Oh, lighten with his jokes. He
Mm.
folds it up and then just throws it in the fireplace.
Oh, please be my guest. Talk to the bunnies.
I believe we're on a time limit. Just
Correct.
let us know what we need to know, please.
So,
We much appreciate.
when I left the village,
Watch out for the
Earlier
human.
today.
He's the troublemaker in the group.
Yeah, he is.
when I left the
That's why we
village
put the red triangle on him.
earlier today, I visually saw that the individual who runs the place has left.
What's the place?
I think the village.
The reason why we don't say Dirt's village, you realize that Dirt is also their name. The village. He left. The scroll. It's going to be you go through the main entrance to the very back of the village.
Okay.
It's going to be a giant workshop right next to the inn where I was playing. It's circular.
What was the name of the inn?
Dirt's Inn. Do you not notice a theme here? That the reason why we're just giving it general descriptions is because we can't use the person's name.
That makes it difficult. Hey, what kind of songs did they like?
All very schlocky, only popular this time of year, constantly. And also this other guy, oh god, it was a Woodard Genasi named Bubbles or something. I had to play his music.
Oh, they're weird.
Googly or something, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
kind of made it up after a while.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds
Anyway,
pretty
In case
sad.
we have to, entertain anybody.
in the town, the workshop. That's where the scroll should be. There's a second floor, but I think there's also a basement. Not 100% sure where in the building.
We'll make
But-
quick work of it. It'll
Yeah.
be over in like that.
So,
That's right.
as I was leaving, though, to come here, it was strange because the blizzard started blowing in up here sooner. I thought I heard a scream. And as he's saying that, you hear a window break in the room that's marked B6.
Crouch
You
low.
bunnies with those ears probably have good hearing. Why don't you go check that out?
All right. I'll
Yep.
go right in there.
All
Which
right.
way you can go?
Is there somebody in there?
Let's make quick work of
Furniture?
it.
As you open the door,
I drop my battle axe.
a figure starts crawling through the window. White light blasting out of the hood and coming out of it as it crawls through and drops to the floor, raising up. And everybody's going to be rolling initiative.
All right. Perfectly average, like a human.
Brianna, you notice that the cold in this room has gone even below what it felt like outside. And this thing has almost blinding lights surrounding it in a 20-foot radius.
20 foot.
20-foot radius, yeah. This thing is bright. Okay,
20.
Somebody's quick, like a buddy.
Cheryl, we're up.
Yeah. Ost, what do you see? What do we got?
I don't know, bro. It's like really, really bright. It's crazy over here. So
Yeah, like
So-
you could. It's hard to see Brianna. Like literally, there's a bunny silhouette because the light is just almost like a spotlight.
I
It's
think
coming
pretty
like this.
much as soon as I looked in the room, I kind of just backed back out like against the wall of that door there, just to be like, "Whoa, that was bright."
You can step out of the way, Brianna, if you want.
Okay, I just
Okay.
right there. That's all I did
Yeah.
was just to get cover from that bright light.
Oh,
When we came up to this cabin,
Yeah.
that stuff on the left, is that all like trees and stuff? Or what
yeah,
is
it's wood.
I'd like to pull my scarf down a little bit, shade the eyes. I'm gonna come up to the doorway. I'm actually gonna switch to my short bow, and I will attempt to shoot this. Whatever.
That hits. Now, if you want, you can just push the button on the bottom.
I did hit that twice. I will
Holy.
admit. I hit that twice.
As you fire, it catches it right in its shoulder, and then it just turns almost as if you barely had done damage to it. And it
Do I
just
see-
makes the noise again.
Do I see any details or just like a humanoid form?
You see what looks like the tattered remains of cold weather gear, and with the parka hood up and just light. Anywhere there's tears in the clothing, pulsing white light just firing out of it. And whatever the light seems to touch is also, it's a couple degrees colder there.
All right, human, penguin. We got something that's really cold and really bright. I shot it. Didn't seem to care, and it's super cold. So you might want to whip out that box we've been trying to steal.
Okay.
Yeah, let's burn the thing.
Yeah. See if we. I'm gonna take a step to the side, free up the doorway, back against the door, still with the short bow.
That way. Cheryl's turn is over, and we're going to Garland. You are up in the order. Penguin, sir.
Garland is going to waddle across the room to the door, through the door if he can with his movement, and then he's going to whirl his staff, hit it on the ground, and a whoosh of water is going to come out of the fishbowl,
Mm-hmm.
drenching him and the staff, and he is going to cast Fishy Step and take himself out of to the other side of that window.
Where the one the creature came through.
Correct. Oh, he came into the room. I thought he was going out.
No, he came into the room.
Oh, then never mind. Then I will, instead of casting that spell, I misunderstood.
Correct.
I will level my staff and I will fire a mackerel at him.
Okay.
This is awesome. I've never seen fish used as ammunition before. This is
Yeah,
truly.
this is unique.
You should talk less and fire fish more.
So you're firing a fit.
It's
Is
plus
your,
6.
Is this your magic missile, or is this the staff attack? So plus 6.
Yeah, this flying mackerel.
So roll damage.
When you said we could play anything we want, seriously. Like,
Yeah. I didn't lie. All right.
Dang.
You do 5
Fish damage?
fish damage.
yeah, mackerel
Well, is that
mackerel
plus
damage.
is
For that particular attack, we'll add your intelligence modifier, so that's what, 5?
yeah? So it's 11 points.
Penguin's brilliant.
So you do that, and it just gets slapped in the face with a fish. It
The fish flies out. You see it swimming, hits in the hood, and just goes.
and then you just see it slowly start to freeze, and then fall to the ground and shatter.
And the whole time you see these little drops of water spraying.
Okay.
Mm.
Are you doing? Are you going to step back out of the doorway, Paul, or are you going to stay?
Yes.
There? Are you
That was
gonna-
great.
That was really cool.
That was wonderful.
yeah.
Okay. Is it?
We
Oh,
both did the golf clap.
what the hell is that noise? Oh shit. And then he looks around. You, and pointing at Ost.
All-star.
You get Bardic Inspiration, so you now have a D8 you can use to add to attack modifiers, saving throws, stuff like that. Then with his action, he's going to cast Vicious Mockery, and this thing needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, but makes it. That is going to be his turn. That means it is now Brianna. You are up.
It is me. Whip out my short bow too, and I'm gonna attempt to shoot it through this little doorway. 23 to hit.
Yeah, you hit it.
This is why I like this guy, right? Huh?
All right, there we go. Right. All right.
Right?
Oh,
Or that way.
wonderful.
Move aside, move aside.
Hold on,
move
hold
aside.
on, hold on. Yeah, I'll move aside.
Okay.
Get out of the human's way. He could hurt you.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
It's
That's
Yeah.
what he was gonna do.
it is now the cold
Humans
light
collect
walker's
your feet.
turn.
Don't be careful.
We know.
Uh,
We
as
know.
Steps into the room. It stares at Bard, and all of a sudden, a blinding light fires out of its hood, directed directly at him. He fails hard, so as this light hits him, he drops to the ground, covering his eyes, screaming, and he's now blinded.
Oh, jeez.
And then it turns and takes a swing at Rihanna first.
All right.
I'm
Can
assuming
I-
a 20 hits.
Oh, yeah. Am I able to take a reaction to do uncanny dodge to have it?
Is that a thing you can do with your reaction? If that's a thing,
That
then
is-
yeah. What is the dodge inflicts me with disadvantage, correct?
It just halves whatever your damage is against you.
Oh, just it's going
against
to
me.
have the damage? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now I want to roll for damage. All right, so cut 5 in half. Then we'll round down. It does 2 whole damage. to you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry. There is a secondary effect of cold damage. 7 more.
In half, or that's the half?
That's the half. It hit with a 14. So 7 cold
Oh,
damage and
2 plus 7, 9.
Did it use a weapon or what was that?
It's as it swings, you just see what looks like a skeletal hand covered in light and cold slam into Brianna, and then it turns and swings at Cheryl.
Sorry.
Uh,
Hand spasm. Ignore that.
That's all right, but it did hit with a nat 20.
oh no.
So I'm gonna roll some damage. It's a 9, and then we're gonna add cold. 13 cold damage.
Can I also use uncanny dodge? Half
Yes, if you have your reaction, have both of those. So and round down.
that? So that was 9 and 13.
Yes, 9 and 13. So cut those in
And
half
then-
and round down. So with so it'd be 4 and 6. So it does 10 damage. After it's done striking Brianna, it spins around and backhands you.
Oof.
And that's its turn. It is now Dan.
Wow, that looks terrible. So I was going to swing at this thing, but maybe I should. I am going to cast a chromatic orb, throw it at it. I'm going to use fire,
That is a solid pick.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
Excellent. 10 damage.
10 fire damage.
10 fire damage.
But you do notice that with this thing, fire seems to work a little bit better. And
Nice.
the clothes start to ignite.
I don't like undead. Not really digging the skeletal hand thing. I want to move up and try and protect the bunnies.
Right
I'll
up in
move
there.
into range of it. Yep.
You, as you're vaulting over the table, spin your hand, and a little ball of fire just appears above it and just whips right at the target, lighting it ablaze as it stumbles back a little bit into the room more, and you join them on the other side of the table. Cheryl.
I am going to clamber around the human and onto the table, spin back around with the short bow.
Brianna is within 5 feet of the creature, and so is Dan. You have flanking. I'm going to just give you the sneak attack because it's being distracted by the others.
That is the attack roll.
You hit.
Oh my god.
Okay, so total damage you do to this thing is 13. It is Garland's turn. Oh, you are up.
Put a fish on fire if you can, Garland. That helps.
Oh my god, flaming fish. I love this.
Flaming fish.
I will move forward to between them and put my 2 flippers together, and I cast Flaming Fish Fingers.
Okay. What's the saving throw I gotta make?
15, I believe, or 16.
16? Alright, so it does not save, so it will take all 12 fish damage.
Flaming fish damage.
This is flaming flippers instead of burning hands.
So you see these little tiny fish come from the flippers, all of them on fire.
Mm.
Oh god.
Swimming around the cold light walker, just taking little nibbles out of them before, as the cold from the thing starts to consume the flames and the fish kind of just flop to the ground, frozen. Are you doing anything else, sir?
I will back up again.
And it goes to the bard, who is currently blind. Back to Brianna.
I saw that my friend there did lots of hitting there, so I'm gonna switch to my short sword, the moon-touched one.
Ooh. That's my favorite.
And
Is
I'm gonna have my other short sword in my other hand.
All right.
So I'm dual wielding.
Do yield.
Dual yielding. And I'm gonna go right up and attempt to just like stab both into the chest.
Go get him, boss.
I got this.
All right.
Hit roll
Alright.
damage. And you got Dan right there with you, so the sneak attack will apply. All
The
right.
map
So,
changed a little bit. I was right in front of it.
Brianna, tell me how you kill the cold light walker.
Yes. I
Oh, boy.
pull out my moon-touched short sword and my other short sword, and as I'm running at him, I'm like, I can be bright too, buddy, and I just stab both right into the chest.
And it just like
right.
sits down. It's like raises its arms up. It's like, and just falls back. And as it does, the light leaves its body, and you see the desiccated remains of maybe a human. You can't really tell because the cold has just stripped it bare. If anyone wants to give me a history check, you might be able to find out a little bit more about this.
I need to play this more often.
Yes, Paul, you've done some history checks.
History.
The good news is even your lowest one. So, apparently all of you, this is not a surprise, have heard of cold light walkers before. They, as you know, are god-spawned horrors.
They are what?
God-spawned horrors.
That is what you said.
personify winter. They are the embodiment of winter's wrath. These hateful spirits were denied passage to the afterlife and are preserved in their current forms to remind the living how fragile life can be. You also know that if you are killed by a cold light walker, you will be raised as well after a week. That's fun too. Yay. Paul,
Yes,
you do
sir.
cast guidance on the bard, and he is able to successfully make his... he's not blinded. He's like, oh, what the hell? Oh, man. We gotta get to the village. Oh, wait, who's
Right.
more? We gotta get to the village. The
Yeah, what's going on?
The magic...
Is this-
there's a magic barrier that surrounds the village. It should protect us from these things. At which point you just hear more moans in the distance, and you do notice lights from the direction that first one come, but more and more in the back.
All right, let's go.
Almost, you hear glass breaking and more moans.
Let's go.
Let's get out
Yep.
of here.
Time to go. Let's go.
Quick,
Let's get in
this,
the
In what
carriage.
direction
quick,
is
this
the
way.
village?
As the bard rushes out of the building, he's like, quick, follow me. You all follow, and he sees that some of you are maybe not as spry as the others. We won't say who. Oh, crap. All right. Just head east. You'll see lamp posts. There's a line that connects. That way you won't get lost. Go that way. I'll start drawing them away from you. I'll meet you there. Don't worry. I'll be fine. At which point he goes running off west, yelling and waving his arms, and you do notice that the lights seem to shift and point in his direction. He's like, you just gotta be quiet. They're very dumb. Don't say a bunch of shit. Run.
So I yell out, "Thank you, friendly hobgoblin."
He turns, he's like,
From
no.
this location, but
Shut-
then
Shut up.
I'll head east.
It's like, please just shut the
Yep.
At which point you notice that all the lights seem to be shining on him, and you just see him just hoofing it into the party. He's just like,
He's
just
running,
going-
man.
He's
Yep.
like, damn.
Well, I hope he is okay.
I hope so too. He doesn't look too quick, but you never know.
No.
If he knows the territory, I hear that's helpful.
Yeah, he seems to know the lay of the land or whatever.
Let's
Yeah.
talk and let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
And you do find the guide rope, and it has little magic lights every so often on the posts holding it up. Like you said, a guideline that will lead you hopefully safely to the village.
Are these little lights multicolored?
Yeah, you know, each one's a different color.
Real quick,
Yes, go ahead.
did anyone in our group get really badly injured?
I'm kind of bad, yeah.
I know
How bad?
Yeah, and
our
Tosh.
two rogues kind of got a little messed up.
Yeah,
I'm down 10.
I'm down 9.
Keeping that in mind.
All right. So let me activate
That's
Well,
nice
this
to look
one.
into. Let's keep going.
When it comes to it, if you need some healing, I might be able to help out with that.
Appreciate that, human. I wrap another scarf around me to stop the bleeding.
You two work pretty well together. So
So
if we get
They're all right.
if we get into another scrap,
just so
I
you
can-
guys are aware, this map's a little bit larger, so this token will represent the party as a group. Yes, it is a buff wizard.
It's Garland.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Mhm.
Seriously. More flaming fish. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So as you guys make it in, you see that the two huts that were outside of the village have been ripped to pieces. And as you cross through the first set of stone walls, there was almost a shimmering barrier that you pass through. But you make through it with no issue. But you do see cold light walkers start to approach. And
Oh.
as they get closer, they press up against the barrier, but do not seem to be able to get through. And are just hauling at it. But you've made it successfully to the village.
Very
Huzzah! There are
Yay!
the village is lit up with all these wonderful red and green lights, multicolored stuff, but it's weirdly quiet.
Mm.
The White Walkers were following us. Is that it?
The cold light walkers, yeah. So you have a bad feeling something that Bard was trying to distract them. Horatio may not be meeting you at the wall.
He was a good man. We'll remember him.
It was great.
Hobgoblin.
We'll tell stories about him.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
He got blinded.
That's the best one.
That is good. It's a good story.
So
The Ballad of the Blind Bard.
There
So-
it is.
as you
Ah, bad. Yeah.
As you enter this village, for our viewers, to paint a picture, it is a Christmas time village. You know, you go in, everything's got popping colors. It's beautiful, kind of little kitschy. You definitely it should be giving off this air of welcome and busy work, just childlike wonder. Though you do see some smoke coming out of some chimneys and the lights are on in some of the buildings, you don't hear anything. You don't see anyone.
I'm getting a definite bah humbug there feeling here.
If
If we get into a scrap again, I might be able to help if something's gonna hit you, I might be able to protect you a little bit. So
That's great.
If you're-
Yeah.
if you're
allowed
right
that?
next, if you're right next.
Oh, gotcha.
We're all going to stay real close to the big tall guy.
Guess so.
Okay.
I would recommend that.
I'm also guessing it's very advantageous to us if you guys seem to work better as you two rabbit folks seem to work better as in tandem with myself
Yeah.
or each other. Yeah.
The village sounds, it feels empty, maybe even hollow. Though you do see a few things spread out in the snow in front of the first building you come across. It looks like some gifts in jauntily wrapped paper. But one of them's actually ripped open, and inside you see a fruitcake.
Oh, I've heard of those. I think
I
they're
pick up.
disgusting.
Okay,
Is
sure.
it a +1 fruitcake?
You know what, Paul? Give me an Arcana check.
Gladly.
Oh no! Don't eat that.
Did you say there were
You
other
should, because
presents?
it's really, really good for like keeping you warm.
Really?
Paul, you know this.
If they made it right.
This fruitcake is a healing fruitcake. It's similar to a healing potion in every effect, except it's in fruitcake form.
I'll put one in my pouch there and start opening up the other packages.
There are currently 3 packages sitting there, and as you open, each of them has a fruitcake in it.
I will pass one out to each one of the bunnies and say, I have found this works best with rum.
Exactly. Keeps you warm. I start munching immediately.
That
I take a bite.
Okay, so you two have eaten said fruitcake. You can roll D4. So 1D4 plus 4 healing is what you receive. So you have to consume. You consume the entire. So Tosh gets healed for 8, and Ost gets healed for 7.
Garland.
Nice.
Garland, did you know that was going to happen?
I didn't know they were going to eat the whole thing. I thought they would just like nibble on it.
Why wouldn't you? Real tasty.
To
I'm hungry.
Garland, you know for a fact they have to consume the entire fruitcake.
I've had a lot
They're
of
not
experience
huge
with
fruitcakes. They're like little loaves.
They're fruitcake muffins.
Yeah,
Just slices.
Papa.
little fruitcake loaves. You know, whatever.
Individual
Yeah,
slices wrapped up in wrapping paper for Christmas.
I'm very familiar with little loaves.
So where do you guys want to go? In the distance, you see the sparkling lights of a giant Christmas tree toward the center of town. And then further in the distance, though it's being obstructed by the weather, you see a stone structure larger than the rest. Well, might be circular. Kind of hard to tell. Because everything's kind of being given like a soft haze.
Well, we're supposed to go see the workshop of He Who Cannot Be Named, right? That kind of
Yep.
looks like his
Yep.
sort of place, don't it?
Back of the village.
Yeah.
Hey, can we go straight through that big tree?
We should probably go by
Let's
that
do
tree.
that.
Yeah.
Most direct route if nobody's here.
Okay, so as you begin to walk through the village,
Garland will walk closer to like the buildings instead of right out in the open
gotcha.
as he waddles along.
Everyone just give me a perception check, and I will describe the things you see. Are you going in any of the buildings on the way there?
I'm aiming for the tree.
If we see anything that looks interesting, perhaps.
Tosh, you specifically see this. I don't know if you pointed out to the rest of the party because none of the
I don't
others,
see shit.
nobody else seems to be really paying attention. As you look in one building, you see what looks like a dinner table set with food out, a cauldron bubbling over the fire, just one chair turned over and laying on the ground. The back door of this building is flapping open in the wind. The next building you come to, the front door is open. And as you look in, one candle is lit, but by it, you're not sure what it is. But there seems to be red on the table, and it might be the stump of a hand.
I'm
As
looking.
Did you go in and look?
I'll go to the building with the open front door to look.
So as you look inside for greater detail, you realize that there are 2 hands lacking a body holding a rolling pin, and it looks like they were rolling out dough. What's strange is you're no stranger to violence. There
Or
does not
baking.
seem to be enough blood here for someone who had had their hands removed. Nothing else is disturbed in that building.
Nothing else is
Tosh.
we
Anything,
might-
Tosh? What should we do?
Yeah, we might have a problem, human. What was your name again?
You can call me Al.
Al? Oh, I love it. Call you Al. That's so easy. So
That's
call
pretty
you
good.
Al. Here's the thing. I think we've got a problem here. The door's just flapping open. There's just a couple hands on the table. There's nobody with the hands.
There's
I can relate to that.
I don't know if you can.
Point taken, but it looks like the hands were removed forcibly. No,
Hold
you
on,
were
with your
pulling
hands
your
removed
flippers. Someone
forcibly?
ripped your flippers off. Someone ripped this fucker's flippers off.
so.
I don't think the cold light buggers are the only thing we're going to have a problem with here.
All right, so keep an eye out. Got it.
Keep an eye out, keep moving, and keep your weapons handy.
And let's not forget, it sounds like we're on a timetable.
I take up my axe. You have
I
my
stand with
axe.
short swords.
Can I try to steal the fish from the goldfish ball?
I mean, try. It's going to be a very difficult roll because it's kind of is magic thing.
While
Yeah,
they're doing
try
that and they're
anyway.
distracted, I'm gonna steal something from their pouch.
From Tosh.
I don't think I do it.
Oh, jeez.
I got a 22.
Paul, I'm going to need you to roll a perception check with
My
advantage.
Yes.
It's
That still
literally.
doesn't matter with my perception.
Oh, I'm going to be very forgiving. This isn't competing against hers.
Yeah.
I have a target number for you to hit, Paul, and you do.
Thank you.
You just swat her away, I assume.
Well, no, the fish probably spits on her.
Oh, damn, you're quick. What's your fish's name?
Squirt.
Oh, that's right, Squirt. Squirt. Very cool. Very good job.
Did I steal from Tosh?
Yes,
That's
you just
17.
go back and forth stealing from one another.
Yeah.
But you're going to
so-
continue to walk down.
Yeah.
And Tosh, so you do continue to notice, despite people trying to steal shit from you. All of these
Happens all the time.
in a different building, you notice what looks like you think are drag marks, like of a chair at first. As you look closer to examine it, you pull a fingernail out of the floorboards as if someone was dragged unwillingly out of the building. The next one you come to appears as you look through the window, the doors are barricaded, and you realize that this window has a bookshelf across it, and you were just looking through two of the slats with the books missing. You do not see anyone inside. Each one of these buildings appears to be empty, and you make it to the middle of the town.
Hey Tish, if you want a fish, let me know. I got one here. And I take a fish out of my pouch and I throw it, and it spins through the square here, spins around the tree, comes back, and I catch it. They're very tasty, boomerang fish.
Boomerang fish. Hadn't heard of them.
Yeah. So if you want one, let me know.
I'm trying to do a vegetarian thing lately, lose some extra pounds. I'm getting up there. So appreciate it though.
Oh, it's okay. These aren't meat. The fish. It's all right.
Please focus. There's
We are. So what
I
do we
stare
see?
at my boomerang fish. Okay.
this
Yeah, you
place-
focus on that. What do we see with the tree in the square? Please tell me they're on bodies. The bodies.
Well, why don't you know what? Let's everyone give me another perception check. See how
Okay.
attentive or unattentive people are.
A little better.
Oh. I'm staring
Okay.
at that boomerang fish.
Dan, the rest of the party seems to be off like usual. So you trying to be diligent. You're looking around. You notice that around the tree, nothing really seems to be disturbed. It's got a couple presents underneath, some large, some small. Christmas ornaments, lights across the tree. It's perfection, if you will. Almost too perfect. But the one thing you do notice is that the ornaments, specifically the balls, all look the same. They all look like eyes. And they seem to all be tracking the party
Oh.
as you're walking through the center of town.
How tall is this tree with the eyeballs on it?
Maybe 30 feet tall. It's a big tree.
Are
You're
you-
getting to maybe not like Times Square large, but maybe, like Center City in Philadelphia tree tall.
Are you all seeing this?
Now what's up, Al?
There's eyeballs on the tree looking at us.
What? Who puts
Trees don't
eyeballs?
have eyes.
But there's eyeballs on that tree.
Can we get closer? Take a look.
GM, I'm going to get within 60 feet of it, and I'm going to tap my staff on the ground, and the wooden octopus on my staff is going to raise its head, exposing its underneath, and I am going to cast Squid Ink, which will then cast magical dark ink, and I'm going to try to shape it to cover the eyes on the tree.
Okay. So you're casting darkness at this? Is that?
Yes. I think it's only like a 15-foot radius, but I'm going for more up and down.
So you can cover like the bottom of the tree in it, but the top
Okay.
is still going to be poking out.
Okay.
Do you want to still do that or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So
How many balls are showing? God, I can't believe I just said that out loud.
but we're going to walk past that. This tree got it all over the place. There are ornaments up and down all around. So you hit this with the darkness spell, and I'll say it covers the bottom half of the tree. There are still some poking out of, like the top is poking out, and the decorations you broke down.
The top is poking out above the balls?
Above the darkness spell.
Oh, got it.
We can go back to stealing shit if you want.
You guys are experienced because you're both rogues and you realize this, and Al is also magic conscious that he just cast the darkness spell, and you know you have 10 minutes while this thing lasts. So what are you guys going to do?
Waddle as
think we
fast
should
as I
fucking-
can towards the wall, towards the gates.
Yep.
Yeah, follow along. Or else you guys want me in the front.
Well,
Do
dash.
we,
I'm
is
not
there
as
any question of us making the distance, or are we going to need to use dash or
No.
all that?
If you guys follow around the edge of the village, and you make it staying as far away from the tree as you physically can, and as you get there, the darkness spell ends.
You covered the
And-
presents. There might have been more of those fruitcakes.
And over here at this larger building, which you realize is the inn that Horatio was talking about,
Does it have a sign with the name?
it just says inn. Actually, there's no words. It's just a sign with pictures, because you assume that they didn't write it for people that couldn't read.
It's a language
What do the
barrier.
pictures look like?
It's an exact picture of what the fucking building looks like. It's
Yeah.
like,
Inception.
Like
Yeah.
crossed fork and knife over a plate and a mug,
Mm.
and like a bed. But the one thing you do notice, all of a sudden you see across the way here a little brightly clad humanoid come running out of the building, running at you guys, screaming, "Help! Oh God, help!" And as he runs by the tree, a tentacle whips out and wraps around its foot, throwing it into the air. And as you see it this humanoid crest up, and it begins to descend toward the top of the tree splits open, revealing jaws and a giant mouth, and you just hear, "Oh God!"
Oh.
And a few seconds later, you hear a, and you just see a brightly clad object being fired out, and it's coming towards you, and it lands right in front of you.
I'll pick it up.
and it is.
It's a
I'll look
shoe.
at it.
It's a shoe
I'll take the shoe.
with
And
a
I'll
foot
pocket
in
it.
it.
I'll take out the foot and then I'll
Yeah.
pocket the shoe.
Don't need the foot.
Is the shoe anything unusual, like stiletto heels or a curling toe or anything?
Why
it
are
was
you all
like
worried about the shoe? Did
it
you
was
just
like
see
a
what
s-
happened?
There's a slipper with a bell on it. Yes, that is the appropriate reaction, Dan.
The tree's evil.
Yeah, so how'd the tree get inside the barrier? What's going on here?
There might be some weird
Tree's
magic
evil.
affecting things here. I don't know.
I think we should go through the gate. That
the
the weeping tentacle tree is just. I'm going to start heading towards the gate.
hold on. I'll go in front of you. Oh,
Okay.
you seem squishy.
Why, thank you.
I got a big shield.
You
So-
don't have to follow him too closely, Al. He's expendable.
Well, I got fish.
Garland?
Good to know. Good to know there, Tush.
That's okay. She said I was expendable too. So
So you and I stick together.
It's a common joke. I mean, everybody on these things. It's y'all haven't done many of these trips, have you? You don't make a lot of friends. It's why Wast and I stick together.
Wait a minute. We don't make a lot of friends?
Y'all didn't come here with any friends.
Yeah.
No, I have a dad. That's why I'm here. But that no.
Oh yeah, same here. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean everybody.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
bumper
want-
sticker I saw on the way here said, "Friends, people who steal from each other."
Yeah. Exactly. See, you got
I
it.
tried to be a good friend and not bring my real friends into this.
Well,
That's
you're
the
missing
point.
out on some weird shit. That's for sure.
Definitely, like that.
If I just saw that tree, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Ow.
All right, I cautiously go through the gates.
Does anything happen to Paul Simon while he does that?
No,
Have we summoned Paul Simon?
no, but Simon and Garfunkel.
Do they have a Christmas song? Because that should be.
Probably.
I guess that would make me Garfischel.
Seriously, kill him. It's all right.
So,
one.
as you walk up, you descend a set of stairs, but that leads to the front of the workshop.
Cautiously walk in and check for traps while I do.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, make me some rolls.
Try to be quiet.
Should we both check, or you just want me to help you out?
You can help me out.
Make sure the walls don't eat you or something like that.
Yeah, we don't want to run across another people-eating tree or whatever.
That's right.
So, yeah, you guys don't notice any traps. What you do notice is that the workshop door looks like it was forced open
From the inside?
from the outside in. Like someone broke into this building.
I'm just going to remind you that the Bug Bard told us that he thought it was probably on the second floor or in the basement.
Good
Good
memory
memory.
on that penguin. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
So you guys
we'll,
want to go first? You want to go to the basement?
can we see what kind of, like, what's here first? Like, is there any blood
Yeah.
or any body parts? Any more
So-
shins? with
So
feet?
as you walk in through the forced door, you see another Christmas tree in front of you, a normal sized ish one, surrounded by presents. There are also overturned work tables, broken toys. It looks like somebody walked in here and rampaged through the build.
I would like to pick up this broken table leg by me
Okay.
and just throw it at the tree and see what happens.
Poke the tree. I like it.
I'm gonna poke the tree.
Poking the tree. Stand back. He's poking the tree.
Does it have eyeballs, by the way?
Well, let's deal with the fact that she threw a tree or something at it, and
I have my
as
shield up.
as it sails, it connects with, say, where were you aiming at the tree? The top, the middle, the
Just
bottom?
really anywhere. Just as long as
Anywhere?
it hit the tree. Yeah.
As it goes, it hits and sticks to the tree.
But that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I don't like
I
that.
smell something fishy. Oh, wait a minute.
It's usually
Oh,
you,
sorry,
right?
that's me.
Ah,
Yeah, that's me.
ah.
It smells
should
a little
really
more
have
like pine-ish in here.
All right,
that's
let's.
this little air freshener I have here
Oh, I see.
Where were you keeping that?
around my neck.
Let's like soak at the edge of the room or something.
Yeah,
Try to
it's a
keep
board.
away from sticky tree. Look for either up or down. I don't see which one we find first.
I say upstairs. That's my
Alright.
vote.
Okay, that sounds
Look in the
logical.
stairs.
Let's look around in here real quick. Then.
Okay, so I will allow Paul's investigation check of a 23 to carry through, so we don't have to roll again. Like I said, you don't see. What more detail you do pick up is it seems like a larger than average creature, like a bull in a china shop almost, came through and just wrecked the workshop, the toy making stuff, tables thrown against the walls, unknowable symbols scrawled there
Cool.
with you think it might be charcoal. It's black in color and the texture is kind of a little sooty.
So something rampaged through here and drew on the walls.
Yes, with some strange
None of us
symbols.
recognize a language or the pictures.
Paul, you know what? A history check. See if maybe one of you do know this language. If anyone who wants to attempt.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Tash and Garland, you realize that, and Al as well.
You big Al.
At first, of what you thought was a truly foreign language, you take a step back and you realize it's because the letters were written on top of each other over and over again, and the handwriting is kind of atrocious. But it's the word naughty written over and over again in cold.
Oh,
I think someone's got some issues.
I can't read.
That is an issue.
It says naughty. How much?
So have all of you been looking at the wording on the
Yeah.
walls?
I think so.
Ash, you were the only one who wasn't kind of like, you looked at it a little bit, but you turn back around and you realize that the tree is a little bit closer than it used to be.
Would you please tell us that? Please?
Ash, are you going to share that with the party?
Oh, that was me?
Yeah. Because your history
Oh.
check was bad. You're like, I can't read.
Gotcha.
You turn and look, you're like,
I didn't hear Oscar. I heard Tosh.
Sorry, Osh. Well, you guys you made.
Yeah, it's actually Tash, but we're screwing around anyway. So
Yeah,
well, no, it's
we're all
Ost.
mispronouncing each
Sorry.
other's names.
Yeah, no, I'm merging them. So Ost. You turn around and you notice that the tree seems a little bit closer than it was before.
I don't know. This could just be me, like, not being able to see very well because I was zoning out on those words, and then I looked over here. But that tree does look a little bit closer, don't you think?
Wait, what? I'll turn and look around at the tree. It's looking closer. I don't like.
It does looking closer.
That's why don't we try to avoid it and get out of here?
Yeah, let's keep an
upstairs.
eye on the tree and look for a
sidestep.
step.
Step away.
Yeah. As you attempt to do that, the tree shakes a little bit, and who is the closest? Brianna, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
It should have been me. I'm wearing my red shirt.
I don't think that went really well for me.
No, that
You
did
got lucky
not.
footwork, right? Lucky footwork.
Oh, I do got that.
You can add the D4.
Okay.
Us lucky rabbits. When we
There
fail
we
a
go.
dex save, baby.
There we go. Not very good.
That does not help.
Killing me, baby.
That is literally the lowest possible roll you could have gotten.
Yeah. So while that's going on,
Sorry,
the tree stops looking like a tree, grows a giant mouth, and hawks acid at Brianna. Brianna, you take...
It's got sap.
15 acid damage.
Ooh, okay.
How you doing, Oz? How you hanging?
Doing the best I can here.
Do you have that? Do you have that ability where you take half on a failed dex save or no?
Which one's that one?
That's a
I
rogue
could do
thing,
uncanny dodge, but
that's true.
As a reaction, can I react to that and have
Yes.
that?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. How much was it? 15?
15, so half that and round that, so 7. And then you guys will enter. So roll for initiative.
All right.
Well, roll higher this time.
Oh, poor Al.
Al's batting cleanup.
This appears to be a mimic, but a very special mimic. A spitting mimic.
Spitting mimic.
Yeah.
Mimic.
Some of you have ran into mimics before. This one is far larger than a standard mimic. Not the largest you've heard of, but this one is pretty big. And it is now Cheryl's turn.
How big is the tree?
It's a large creature, so say where you guys take a 5x5 space, it takes up like 10 foot by 10 foot.
Do mimics talk?
Not that you're aware of.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. We're gonna stick with the short bow then. We're gonna shoot it.
Watch where you're aiming. You're right behind me.
You don't hit it.
Son of a. Hey, Al, look out.
That literally just kind of like dwings out of your bow and just kind of like lofts and then just hits like right in front of your feet.
Look
A
out.
little premature on that one, eh, Al? Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. You guys want a better look at it. This is what the creature looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, you should go eat the eyeballs outside.
I've seen fish that look better.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so it is now Garland's turn.
I will give a swirl and aim my staff and fire at, we'll call him Will.
What do you add
So
to
16.
that? 16 does hit.
11.
As it is struck with your magic, Garland, you notice that fish, I assume you shot at it, doesn't seem to have the kind of punch that you're used to. But you do damage to it.
It seems to have a problem with fish magic.
A problem? What do you
It's
mean?
immune to fish damage.
It's immune to fish? Who the fuck is immune to fish damage?
Great question.
Vegetarians?
Great question. Yeah, as you fire it, it just goes right into its mouth and just kind of like chews up the fish. And it makes like a little like kind of like a fish bone caught in its throat. And it is now the mimic's turn. Spitting mimic. It's gonna slurp toward the party.
No way.
Oh no!
And it's gonna take a swing at Al first.
All right.
You got this, Al. You got this.
25 to hit.
Yeah, you
Remember
got
what we
it.
taught you.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
It's going to do 15 damage.
Ow.
And let's see. It has an adhesive quality to it. So you are now grappled. The
Ow.
pseudopod wraps around you and kind of just like picks you up and smacks you on the ground. And it is currently still holding you.
Ow.
And then,
Great.
let's see, who's the other closest? Brianna. It's going to take a swipe at you.
I threw a stick at you, I understand.
Yeah, nothing personal.
12 does not hit. So
Oh.
you duck, and it just kind of right over your head. Like, you just feel it, like, just graze the top of your ears and keep swinging.
Not
You're just stuck down.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
Like, just a little tuft of fur gets taken off by the adhesive nature of the mimic, but don't
Oh,
worry.
jeez.
Don't worry, your hair's still fine. It was just, it was like a little lewd.
I can't have another character go bald.
Yeah. As I realized what I was doing, I'm like, don't worry, you still have plenty of hair. Whatever. Because it missed, it's angry at you, so it's going to come in for a chomp.
I understand.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're being very understanding. You don't have to do that.
It's a 20, so unless you're doing something fancy, it's going to bite you.
You got fancy.
I think I already used my uncanny dodge on this round, so I don't think I can use it again. 9
points of acid damage.
Okay.
Acid piercing combo damage. As
Love
it just
that.
just starts nibbling on you. Just little nibbles. But
Little
the problem is
How's that?
it's large and you're little, so they're actually big freaking bites.
Big nibble.
Big nibbles. But the good news is it is now Al's turn. Because you're currently grappled, I'm going to need you to make a strength save.
Does that give up my action?
No,
Is that me trying to get out of it? Okay.
that's you trying to break free from the grapple.
A 14?
A 14 will do it. So you're sitting there, and you just kind of like get your axe and just kind of like saw into it a little bit, and just kind of flop to the ground. So you are now free. What do you do?
Alright.
Nice.
I'm gonna hack away. Swing away, Merle. Swing away.
Swing away, Meryl.
Well, we are in the village. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Different.
I wasn't
Shyamalan.
reading the signs. Terribly sorry.
21 was my first attack.
Nice.
21 does hit. Full damage under the 21 will work as well.
I get 2 attacks, so I'm good to go again. Ooh, that's a big hit. 24 for 8 more.
So as you break yourself loose, you use your battle axe and just, like a lumberjack going to work, hack through one pseudopod and then another as its limbs are flailing and just ichor is spraying all over the place now.
He's a
Up on the
lumberjack and he's
ceiling.
okay.
On the floor, splattering against the wall. A little bit gets on you. Not a lot. Surprisingly, not a lot on you. But Garland just gets hosed with it for some reason.
It's like water off a duck's back.
Yeah.
It's ichor off a penguin's back.
Yes, indeed. And then Brianna, it is your turn. Okay.
I'm gonna use my 2 short swords. Moon touched one's gonna go first. I'm gonna just stab this thing. Ooh, 25.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
And you will get sneak attack because you're flanking with. All
I
right.
would like that. And then I'm gonna dual wield. So my other short sword comes in. How's 21 to hit?
That still hits. Yeah, this thing, as it was going to bite you and its tongue was whipping out towards you, you lop the tip of that off, and then you stab it and stab one pseudopod and actually pin it to the ground briefly. And this thing is not looking healthy.
I was just pretending to be understanding. I'm actually not.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was just pretending. It was all a joke.
Yeah.
This thing
Were
is
the,
taking a beating very quickly.
Yeah, between them.
Get
Were
it
they,
done.
the presents that were under it, were they part of the mimic suit?
Yes. Well, actually, no, not all of them. There do appear to be a few. As it got up and started moving, those got scattered about the workshop area.
Did any get scattered towards, can I see any stairs from where I am?
Where you are, you see off to the side 3 doors, and then you see a set of stairs that lead down into another room. But you don't, from your angle, you can't really see much more.
All right.
But it looks like it's just a short flight of stairs.
If I head in the direction of the penguin, 1, 2, 3, do I see any presents?
That's penguin.
You see
heard me.
you see a half crushed present underneath the table between the two of you.
Can I tell if it's a fruitcake or do I need to get closer?
Hey, let's not get personal.
You would have to break the present open. You're not sure what's in it. It looks like somebody sat on it or stepped on it, but the wrapping is still kind of intact.
All right. Well, I'll pick up the present as I'm moving past towards the stairs, but then I'm going to attack with the short bow from back here. Oh, good. Think you can bite my, you can bite Ost and even Al? Not Al, man. No.
Yeah, don't touch Al.
Just, I swear I will. There we go.
I'm feeling the love now.
So, Cheryl.
Give it time, Al. Give it time.
Cheryl, tell me how you kill the mimic.
Oh!
Nice. Well, I see where Ost has nipped the tip, so we say, with the tongue.
Okay.
That's what we say.
That's what we say.
Yeah,
That's what
I
some may say.
And I do my best to aim in the direction of the mouth, so the short bow arrow goes shoink right up into the roof of the mouth.
Yes, you fire that arrow. It takes the remainder of the tongue, pinning it to the roof of the mouth, but you actually bury it up to where the fletching can barely be seen.
That's right. That's how much you pissed me off.
And
That
it
was
makes
good.
like a gurgling and just kind of flumps to the side as acid begins pooling out of its mouth, and the
Oh.
body will slowly start to dissolve.
That's
But
what
you
you get for
have
spitting.
defeated my medium mimic.
Can I investigate the one I picked up?
Cheryl, you find a very crushed fruitcake.
Ost, how you feeling?
Doing terrible. I must confess. Actually.
All right, I've got
I feel like shit.
somebody sat on it, but I think it's still good fruitcake. Here you
Oh,
go.
you know what? Thank you.
It's-
I appreciate it.
As you eat it, it is weirdly warm for some reason.
I really don't.
Yeah, at this point, fucking don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's a 2d4 plus 4 warm, weird warm. So there you go.
Nice,
love
nice.
2d4.
It's weirdly warm, but
But
Yeah, that's the good part.
I needed that 2d4, I guess.
Yeah.
3 plus 4, so you get 7.
7.
Bunny Boy, do you need another fruitcake?
I mean, I won't complain. I would complain if it tastes bad, but I'm still gonna be happy that I'm gonna be getting my health back. Actually,
We're
yeah,
honest. What
I
can
would
we say?
appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we're honest. Yeah,
You got a point there. I can't speak for the cook, but here you go.
I really appreciate that. Thanks. I'm definitely gonna be
what-
putting on them pounds for
Yeah,
how much fruit cake I'm
what's
gonna
one
eat.
fruitcake between weirdly sentient animals, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got you.
How much is this one? Is this a 1d4 or 2d4?
This is a 1d4.
Oh God, my rolls are terrible.
Well, you get 5 more
That's great.
Yeah.
healing fruits.
As Ost eats that one, I just say if you guys find another one, I could use one.
Oh,
Try Dan, roll me a d6.
yeah. Roll a d6, big fella.
Hey there, big O. Hey.
All right. You find 1 normal looking present and 3 really not like stepped on, messed up presents. Like
Oh,
they're weird. Like it looks like the person who wrapped them was really angry when they did it or something.
Like the mimic did it.
You're not sure, but you find one that looks like all the others you found, and you find like 3. The best way I can describe it is somebody who wasn't in touch with reality was described present wrapping and then
Yeah.
dead.
These were wrapped really late after a night of angry drinking.
I was going to say during a night of angry drinking.
There you go.
Yeah. There was much tainted eggnog drinks.
Yeah.
I'll unwrap the normal looking one.
Fruitcake.
These things are safe, right?
You've
Yeah.
confirmed that the
Good.
fruitcake
Yeah.
is in fact good.
I've eaten like 3 already, and
That's
they taste like shit. But
3D4.
like they're gonna do okay for you.
This is a 3D4 plus 4 fruitcake.
Is it really?
Damn!
It's a
My
nice
goodness.
fruitcake.
That is a nice fruitcake.
6
plus
plus
4,
4,
10.
so you get 10 hit points back.
Sweet.
Now go ahead and unwrap one of the other ones there, big man.
Yeah, but I'm a little worried about it. I hold it away from my face.
Okay. So the face hugger has to leap out at you. It's a lump of coal. But
Oh.
you're an eldritch knight. You're in touch with magic enough to realize you feel the faint tinge of magic on this. Anyone who wants to make an arcana check to see why this is magical.
Sure.
Do I have to be proficient in it?
No. Just roll.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Garland and Tash, you realize this is a healing lump of coal.
You gotta eat it there, big man.
You do have to, in fact, eat it.
Well,
But it's okay. It tastes like licorice. I tell you this because I know this because I'm a wizard. And I know
You-
all about magic stuff.
Roll insight on that last part if you want to believe.
You'll be fine.
Uh,
Not gonna taste. You prefer the fruitcake, but it'll help.
Yeah.
I'll give you a fish if you want.
why don't we hold on to this?
It honestly, it doesn't really taste that much different from the fruitcake.
That's true. That's true. You're right on that.
So is someone going to eat the lump of coal?
I'll go and I'll take the lump of coal. Wait a minute, I haven't taken any damage yet.
No, I was going to say, why you...
You can hold on to it if you wanna.
I'll hold
Yeah,
on
why,
to the.
why don't you hold on to it? Are the other two also lumps of coal?
They are, in fact, 2 lumps of coal of healing.
I'll take a lump of coal of healing if you don't want it, and I'll eat it later.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
assuming that we're gonna be like
Yeah. I
chewed
get
up
that
again.
feeling.
sure.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get chewed again.
Yeah.
Alright. So I hand you a lump of coal. Garland's got one, and
Wonderful.
you want one, Tash? Or you want me to hold it?
You can hold it. I'm gonna like hide behind you if that's all right.
All right. I
Thanks.
don't know why. I got a bad feeling about those lumps of coal.
One lump of 2.
It's not the worst thing I've eaten. I've
Yeah.
eaten the fruitcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drink
but
some water
it's-
with it so it doesn't get stuck.
Yeah.
You know.
Just got a bad feeling about them. I don't know how good they're going to be if we try them. All right.
I don't have detect magic or anything. There's not like we can tell if it's an evil magic on them. Or...
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
actually
no. The
evil.
Arcana check that you did
Yeah.
confirms that you realize you're like, oh, that's healing magic coming off of that. You're not sure how much it heals for, but you know there's
Right.
healing magic attached to that lump of coal, and it must be consumed.
That's going to be difficult. I have to make a gag check.
I mean, it's not a
Yeah,
it's not a big lump of coal. It's like a charcoal
Roll your
briquette.
gag check.
Roll your gag.
Roll the gag. Okay, we're just not going to worry about that anymore.
We're wandering into a different game now.
Yeah.
Why don't we try those steps?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
some
let's go try the steps.
Yeah.
steps here and then like doors over there, but try steps. Yeah, I'll
So
check the steps for traps. What is that?
you could do either I'll allow investigation or sleight of hand.
Oh no, we're doing investigation. Actually, no, I should have done sleight of hand. Well, shit.
You can do sleight of hand. I'll allow it.
Oh, that's like just as crappy.
Well, you do have a plus 11 to your sleight of hand. So.
Yeah.
You
pretty good.
do. Hey, guess what? There's nothing there,
Yay! All right, stairs are safe. I checked.
as
Wonderful.
far as you're aware.
Al, can you go up?
Sure. I go first.
So you go up a small flight of stairs, and in here, just like everywhere else, naughty is just carved all over the place, wreckage strewn about, but no bodies, no gifts. This door to the north is broken off its hinges, and you can see in here that looked like maybe a gift, like a storage area for the supplies to make the toys, potentially. and then you have a set of stairs that are leading down.
Let me look at this little door right in front of us here.
So this first room you check that is by the stairs looks like it's a. Now, granted, a lot of the furniture in here is actually like sized for. You would assume that individual that you saw getting swallowed for the most part whole. That size person.
Like
Oh,
half
penguin
full size.
sized. Penguin.
Penguin sized.
Penguin.
Yeah. You see like a pegboard up there with like name tags and stuff, and you get the feeling that this is maybe like when people check in to work at the workshop, they come in, grab the thing, go out to the workshop to work. That way, the manager, whoever's in charge, knows who's in and who's not.
Is there a time clock on the wall?
Time clock on the wall. There's a OSHA poster saying only you can prevent splinters. And on the other, there's a motivational poster, the kitten holding onto the branch, you can do it. And another one with a kid with a single tear. It's like, why didn't I get a toy this year? And it's like, next to it's like, efficiency must improve kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
Slightly dystopian vibes going on. Anyone going to look around or anything in there?
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
do an investigation. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Anyone?
especially look for any more presents.
Yeah.
Who is Brianna helping?
I'm helping Tash.
All right,
I-
Josh, and then whoever else wants to roll can roll as well. You might get lucky.
We're doing
If I
investigation.
If I wanted an advantage, is that what you're
You should just roll it twice if you want. Well, the higher of the two.
I got 19.
Nah, that's not the higher.
So with all those rolls that just happened, Al and Garland. Let's see, Al. You, while you're rooting through the desk and pulling it out, as you grab the one and you're pulling out, you actually, with your one finger, feel something taped under the underside of the desk.
I will bend down and look.
You see a key.
I got a key here.
Nice. Hidden
Do you want me to
keys
paint
are
it?
always good.
I can
Always.
paint it.
Don't paint it. Let's just
Alright.
keep
You
it
sure?
until we get out of here.
He does a really good job.
What's
If
with the
we
bunnies
did-
in the paint?
Oh no, it's just
I'm
sauce.
painting things.
Yeah.
If we don't use it in here or we take it with us after, you can paint it then.
Alright, sounds good.
That's a
Does
nice
this
gesture.
desk have drawers?
Yes. In fact, that's how he found the key. Is was taped to the underside of one of the desk drawers. You said specifically you were looking for gifts.
Yeah.
You don't find any gifts, but you do
Story of my life.
shoved in the waste basket by the manager's desk a booklet on unionization of elves and workers' rights.
Oh my
And I
God.
take that, I'll put it in my sack.
What'd you find?
Look. And I toss it to them. This just makes me so mad.
Why is that?
It's
Painful.
unfair. Yeah.
What's unfair? Good part.
Allowing a workforce not to get fair wages or benefits or anything like that. Even vacation time.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
It's a crime. It's
messed up.
yep. I'll
Let me
toss
paint it. I'll paint
Yeah.
it.
Catch it
I'll
back.
cover it up. There you go.
All right. So yeah, that is pretty much the only unique items you find in that room.
Okay.
Hmm.
One
Wait,
of
do
you,
think Mr. Kay keeps slaves?
I
Should
would
we
not
on
be
the side of the
surprised.
person fucking up, like writing naughty everywhere? Are we looking for this person?
We're looking
No,
for the scroll. Let's just look for the
naughty,
scroll.
the naughty person might be on our side.
This is what I'm thinking.
They might be here to take the scroll too.
We might need to let them, depending on the size.
Hey, one of you long-eared types want to check this door over here?
Yeah, sure.
You got it, Ost?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So unless anyone says different, the rest of the party goes into what is basically the storehouse for parts for toys.
Oh yeah, that's right. This door's open. Forgot
Yep.
about that.
And
Yeah.
it's actually broken down, and you see
Got
what
it.
looks like a hoof print
Hoof?
right in the middle, like a hoof. Yeah, like just
Guys, there's a hoof.
like a hoof.
Like
We don't
roof
have.
or
yeah,
hoof or
Hoof.
hoof.
Like multiple of these things would be called hooves. Sometimes attached to animals, like
Oh,
horses.
dear.
What'd you call me?
Horses. I didn't call you a horse.
Yeah.
Okay, so Osh Tosh Bagash. Why don't you check that door?
Yeah, I'll check this
Pasta's
door.
on it. Our
Yeah.
names really aren't that hard. It'd be nice if you learned them. Ah! Almost gotcha.
Sorry, Touche.
Exactly. Can't
Is
even
this
remember what yours
investigation?
started with.
Yep.
That was a 19.
It is good. Door is safe. You open it up.
Right, it's a door. We're good.
Good. I like it when they're
I
just
can't get
doors.
anything by this bunny.
I'm telling you. He's the best.
You go in.
That's
and
not what I do.
Yeah.
You just see paperwork strewn about. Looks like record keeping of some kind was done in here.
I'll do an investigation of the paperwork. See
Okay.
if I find anything that might be interesting to us.
With the 15, no. It just seemed normal paperwork. Nothing stands out. You could tell that names with like percentage points written next to it, and then list of like toys for individuals underneath. So it looks like they're given this is where like the receipt comes in. This is what someone's getting. This is how good they might have been one form or another.
Is there
I feel
corporate
like this is
letterhead
a-
on this paperwork?
No, this is a scroll or scroll-like. There's no corporate letterheads.
Any of them glowing?
None of them are glowing.
I think this might be the nice stuff.
Yeah, maybe. Is naughty written in here anywhere, or that wanted poster?
No, you get the feeling that there are just laying around that this is where the process for, we need X number of trucks, this many, teddy bears, that kind of stuff is tabulated and who they're going to. Also, do you see like one of those tubes insert stuff and it just goes flying somewhere? The mnemonic tubes? Yeah, that's the one. In the
Are there
corner.
any names on any of the pages that I might recognize?
No.
Okay.
Makes
sense.
Weirdly enough, none of your friends were here, as far
Yeah.
as from your
Figured.
casual glancing.
You're right. This is the good list.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, let's get out of here.
So, as you guys are done investigating, you're heading to the stairs.
It's a shame we didn't find stairs going up first.
Yeah, that's weird.
No,
Thank
you
God.
just had that one smaller flight of steps, and it looks like that made the height difference between the two was why it looked like there were two stories.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a step up, almost like a
Yeah.
split level design.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But because he never went inside, you assume that it was a true second floor. And as you come down a flight of steps, you see another flight of steps going down and two doors.
I'll check these doors.
All right. I can check the other door.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we check both doors at the same time.
Exactly.
Hey, Garland,
Yeah?
you got any of those magics that can open a locked door if we encounter that?
Nah.
That's what the bunnies are for, my man.
That's what we're here for. Yeah, we got the lock picks. We don't need no magic or anything like
You
that.
got that right.
Yeah.
I do have that key as well. Don't forget.
That's right. Worst case scenario, if we can't do it, use your key.
Mhm.
As you open these doors, because they're safe,
Wonderful.
you just see a room that looks like there are designs all over the place for toys and a sketching table. So you realize that this is probably where whoever's in charge might come to design the newest, best, and wonderful toys to hand out. This room is in a little disarray. You can tell stuff that was on the wall was ripped down and just thrown haphazardly. Some of it was crushed, and you see some of it balled up in a trash can where it was kind of lit on fire.
Anything that's still kind of discernible from the burnt stuff?
Yeah. You realize it's just more of like whoever was in here just did not like what was happening, so they just grabbed crap, threw it in there. You could tell this was done in a rage.
Any hoof prints around?
No, but you do hear what sounds like muttering and growling coming from somewhere down below you now.
Oh.
Ooh,
Anyone else hear that?
I hear it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Let's head down.
All right. I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
put my union pamphlet that I painted on the table real quick. It just has a little painting of a decorated oval on it.
I grab it, put it in my little pouch there.
All right.
Oh, you take.
You're taking
So you guys come down the stairs. The door is broken open. blast it off its hinges, and you enter what looks like a cozy little room where
Oh no, there's a tree.
Mm.
Fucking trees.
tree does have some presents under it, normal looking ones. Fireplace. The fire is just embers now. The desk looks like it's been tipped over, and where on the other side of the wall there used to be a painting of some kind, which has been just slashed and ripped to the side, exposing a secret door with stairs leading down. This room looks like it's just a standard workplace, like office almost.
I'm gonna shoot the tree.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a charismatic tree because it's got presents.
Roll to attack.
Alright.
I'll bring my short bow out, but I'll wait.
That was a pretty good one, Garland.
Yeah.
I don't think I hit the tree. 11.
You missed the tree.
You hit the tree. It's a tree.
Wonderful. I take my arrow back.
No, I'm happy. That's a good.
What
That
is
was
Jip?
good.
Yeah, it's getting so you can't trust trees anymore.
I
I'm
can't trust
telling
trees
ya.
anymore. Nope.
Can I investigate the desk?
I'll look around the fireplace.
I'll investigate this door right here.
Tash, you
Yeah.
find normal office detritus from this desk being flipped over, but there looks like a handwritten journal.
I want that.
You crack it open, and it sounds, as you're reading it, the journal of a person who is concerned for the well-being of children, his workers, hoping that him coming to this new place and spreading cheer will work. As you go through the journal entries and come toward the last, you start to get this feeling that you hear him writing about having to erect a barrier, protect him and his people from not just the cold and the outside world anymore, but from something else. He speaks of a god of cold and winter that does not approve of his desire to bring hope to the world. And in the end, the final entry, which was earlier today, I leave this place to do my mission. I hope that the wards will protect everyone while I am gone.
Does he sign it? Is there a name anywhere?
It's a personal journal, so they don't normally sign that kind of stuff.
Okay.
There's a stylized S on the front.
Superman? What do you think? It just says S?
What about Satan?
Satan? Nah.
Yeah, you know.
Wait, Satan might have hooves too.
Yeah, there it
Yeah.
is. That's
There
what
it
I'm
is.
saying.
Okay.
That's it.
Wait, did we just
You
say
hear
it?
Oh, we just said the name a lot, guys.
You hear snorting and smashing below you, like someone is taking a club to something metal.
Oh.
Or maybe not.
I think we said the name too many times.
Yeah, that was very metal of you too.
Exactly. Downstairs. All right.
Wait,
anything else?
Garland, what was in that little room? Anything?
I have no clue.
Oh, little room. You find it looks like a spare big red coat with white fur trim.
How
And
big?
an old pair, larger than a human, but like not like a troll size,
Right.
but like somewhere in between there.
I
Yeah.
give it to Al. I give it to Al just in case we have to disguise him later on.
Yeah.
Matches your
So
shirt
you,
there.
so you,
Yes.
so you steal the coat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And give it to Al.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Al.
He's
If
got
you
no
if you were
fur
to,
or feathers. He
if-
needs the warmth.
That's right.
if you put the coat on, Al, it literally comes down to your feet and is like dragging behind you like you're a little kid almost. And you
That's
Yeah,
a
are
good look for you, Al.
you are like
It is.
6 foot tall. So
Right.
it's not like
Right.
and the sleeves come down past your hands. This is very inconvenient if you were to try to
Yeah.
wear it.
Makes you look
Hey.
bigger.
Why don't we check out downstairs first, and then we'll grab this
Yeah.
on the way back up.
Put it in your bag or something.
A quick glance in the fireplace there. Was anything burnt in there?
No, that was just embers. It looks like whoever had started this fire had left much earlier in the day, and it was finally just
Is
going
there any
out.
edible coal?
Edibles in there?
this?
No.
No. I would like some edibles.
There were presents underneath the tree.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, if it's a normal tree, I'll take these presents.
Okay, roll me a d4.
Can I try to steal the pamphlet back from
You certainly
Penguin?
can. You find 4 normal ass presents under that tree.
Normal aspect.
Like toys?
Don't
I
know.
open them.
Fruitcakes all around. You
I
take
op-
the pamphlet. Unless Paul, give me a perception check. You're gonna need to roll very high for this pamphlet not to be stolen.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, that ain't happen. So, the party.
I gave everybody a fruitcake.
Yeah, everybody got.
Oh, thank you, Wast. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
no problem.
I might eat that right now.
Yeah, because you didn't eat
All
the
right.
coal, so you got the
So
fruitcake.
before you go down the stairs, eat that fruitcake.
Yep.
Roll a d4 plus 4.
While he's engaged with the fruitcake, I'd like to plant
5.
the pamphlet on him, on Al.
Good,
You know,
good.
if Al ever had a nickel for every time he had heard that, before he's engaged to the fruitcake.
Is that sleight of hand to plant it on him?
Can I make a perception roll?
You certainly can.
Ah!
Oh, man.
Wow, you're getting good, Al. These fruitcake are good for you.
They are. What do you got there? What are you
Oh,
doing?
it's just the pamphlet with Wast's painting on it. I'll hand it back to the penguin.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's not nice to steal from a penguin. It's bad luck, you know.
Okay.
Nah. We're all friends now. It's all
Yeah,
good.
All right,
we're
all right.
family.
All right,
Don't
rein it
go
in, guys.
singing journey songs to me, young lady.
All right.
I don't even know what you mean.
Na 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 na
So-
na na.
The penguin
Sorry.
singing.
So
Alright.
you guys head
You
down the
heard a
stairs
penguin
now.
Yeah.
And as you go down the stairs, you hear
Oh.
grunting and heaving and what the sound of metal on metal. And as you come around the corner, you see a creature with horns and hooved feet, wearing somewhat similar reddish style coat to the one you saw upstairs, with a chain in its hand, whipping at appears to be a safe of some form or another, muttering under its breath, with a bag slung over its shoulder. And
I'm going to put my finger to my beak into the rest of the group.
as you see, if you see the bag, you just see what looks like a hand pressed up against it and kind of like swipe down and get pulled back in. That is what you see in front of you. If you guys are going to be quiet, because you certainly weren't upstairs, just up the flight of steps, I'm going to need you guys to make a stealth check. That's one good one.
And the bunnies
2 good
disappear.
ones.
We're really,
3 good
we're
ones.
really quiet talkers.
With 3 good stealth checks, you don't even need to worry about it. The party, in general, is stealth at the moment. What are you guys doing?
Watching.
Yeah, it's sitting and whacking away at this. If you guys aren't going to do anything for a bit, I'm going to make some rolls myself.
No, go.
I want to see if it
gonna
gets the safe
investigate.
open.
Oh yeah.
Can-
So it's going to make a. Let's see if it makes a. Nope. All right. Didn't.
Can I
Not-
investigate the room?
Well, you don't even need to investigate. You look around. You see shelves along the walls. This is the foundation of this workshop is here, and you see a safe that's being beat at, and then just spare like random crap. Like this seems like stuff that is not useful has been stored down here, or maybe like spare boots, old red coats, harness and tack for horses, you guess.
Mr. GM,
Yes.
so you know, if either this creature notices us or it appears that he gets the safe open, there's an action I would like to do.
As it's swinging away, it starts making a snuffling noise. And it raises its head like it smells something.
Geek is up. The geek is up.
And it turns its
Dang
head
it.
slowly behind.
I cast pufferfish.
Okay?
That's just mean. I don't even know what that is, but that's just mean.
Out of the bowl on the top of my staff, this spiny little round squarish round fish starts swimming in the air
Mm-hmm.
towards this creature. It starts blowing up,
Yeah.
and just as it gets just past it, it explodes.
So what is the so this is normally a fireball, yeah?
Correct.
So I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
What is the number I got to beat?
16.
In case you're curious, Krampus has advantage on these.
Oh no.
So roll damage, Paul.
Freaking Krampus.
Nice.
All right.
23.
So gonna take half of that.
I think it knows we're here now.
As it spins around, it looks at all of you. Naughty thieves. All thieves. At which point
I'd say that's the Krampus calling the penguin black.
it takes its sack off its back, shakes it open, out, pop, and we'll start counting them together, kids.
Oh,
Well, do any of these take damage as well?
Nope, because they were in the sack when it happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ah,
8,
ah, ah.
9, 10, 11,
oh my god.
12
No.
kobolds
No. Oh.
Oh.
Ha, ha.
pop out of the sack like they're
GM.
clowns, and he close, and they're all armed with sharpened candy canes.
Oh jeez. I hope you got another one of them fish that blows up.
If we're all stealth, do they actually see us, or how does that work?
So while you guys were bullshitting, I was doing perception checks, and he finally
You guys.
perceived you guys. So once Krampus saw you, all the kobolds see you because there's nothing directly breaking line of sight.
There's nothing to hide behind in here, right?
No, there is not.
That's lovely.
Yeah, but we can all roll initiative.
Jesus Christ, look at
I know.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna start clicking everyone. I'm just rolling initiative for you because there's a lot of kobolds in the way, and this will
Oh,
just make it
yeah.
quicker.
Fair
But the
enough.
good news is they're all rolling like trash,
Good.
and Brianna as well.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
as usual.
Okay, we're just gonna wait for the initiative dice to stop.
Jeez.
I'm gonna just take a drink while this is happening. Oh, we're
Can I
done.
use my hair trigger to add my proficiency bonus to my initiative, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
What is your? Was that a +3?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you're 8. You're
Woo!
not at the bottom of it.
That's good.
Nice.
Okay, so
Not just gonna get caught
now
up.
it's the top of the order. One random ass cobalt. And let's see. What are?
Just give them numbers. Just number them 1, 2.
Oh yeah,
4.
no, they all have shirts with just numbers on them too.
Oh, good.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, look, it's random ass kobold number 1.
RAK.
it goes up to Brianna, and
course.
it's going to try and stab you.
Understandable.
With a candy cane.
And it does not,
That's good for me.
because it doesn't have any friends next to it yet. It doesn't get pack tactics, so that's going to.
Well, poor thing doesn't have any friends.
All right, Cheryl, you are up.
Al, how hot does your little cube get again? Will it melt candy canes?
90
I-
degrees.
Don't know. We could try it.
We saw a hand come out of the sack and then get pulled back in.
Yeah,
Now that we see the kobolds, was that hand a kobold hand?
maybe. Maybe.
Good stuff.
Okay, that's action. What have I
You
got?
want the cube? You're gonna try it?
I'm gonna poke around. I'm gonna use the short bow on the kobold on Ost.
Fire away.
Hopefully that fucking hits.
It hits. How do you kill it?
Ooh.
Nice. In one ear, out the other. Just kind of like the.
Yeah, he did.
I just
Okay.
lightly kick it.
I'm feeling better now. I was worried for a second. I'm feeling better. We can take him. Keep an
Okay.
eye on the big hairy one though.
There's a whole lot more.
Yeah, can I stay standing
Yeah,
behind Al? Hiding
sure.
behind Al.
All right, you do that, and it is this kobold's turn. It gets to here and takes a swing at Al. and crits
God
with the
dang.
candy cane.
Ah.
Yeah, that's
Meanwhile, the
and
kobold's going.
I roll
so
max
sweet.
damage on the D4, so you take 12 candy cane damage to your knee because it just
Oh
kind of
my
like
God.
swings around with it and just stabs you right in the right in the center of the knee on the side there, just right below the kneecap.
And on top of it, you get a cavity.
Ah.
Weirdly enough, yeah.
It's awful.
And that is its turn. Krampus's turn.
Uh-oh.
So he's gonna walk up, just shove that one kobold out of the way. Hurt, naughty, and he's gonna whip his chain out at Garland because of pufferfish. 24 hits.
Oh, that misses.
No,
He's
it
too
definitely
small a
hits.
target.
Can I
Definitely
do
hits.
shield? No, that won't do anything for a 24. So no, go ahead.
Yeah.
So Paul, you're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage. And the
Okay.
chain wraps around you. He begins drawing you toward him.
Oh.
You know, you could have just sent me a bouquet of flowers or something and said, "Hey, let's get together."
Let's see.
I don't judge.
Is the chain passing by me right now?
It's passing by both you. It's passing by all of you, actually.
Is there a possibility to invoke an opportunity attack on the chain and just cut it?
You know what? I'll allow you to try. You're going to be using your reaction
Okay,
for this turn to do that. So
that's true. I'll still do it.
Yep.
okay, roll to hit the chain.
Okay.
I'll roll it. I'll roll as well with short sword.
Me too, yeah. 22 to hit the chain.
22 hits, 16 doesn't.
I got this.
You got this, horse.
I got this.
Save the penguin.
You take a chunk out of the chain a little bit, but not enough to break the links.
Oh, I
As
tried.
Garland is dragged toward Krampus, and he is now going to roll. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh shit.
He's a penguin.
Not the penguin.
Oh no.
Of course the penguin goes first.
He's the most adorable, present-looking one of you.
I don't have a chance before I get there to do anything, do I?
Oh no.
6.
Garland gets stuffed into the sack,
Oh no.
and we'll deal with that when we get to Garland's turn.
Oh no.
Oh.
It is now another Cobalt's turn, and it's going to take a swing at Al again.
If it crits me again, it's red shirt syndrome.
It does not crit you,
Okay.
but it does hit you.
Dang, an 18?
It rolled a 21.
Damn.
Dan, you don't have some big hairy dude sticking you in his sack without consent.
6, so it just like stabs you right in the same knee again.
Oh.
Like maybe if you stick a knife right in where that other knife is, you pry it out with that knife,
You're gonna lose your leg, man.
and
candy
that is
cane.
that one's
You
turn.
can call me Ow.
This other one comes charging up, runs here, and takes a swing at Cheryl. 'Cause
Oh no, you don't.
yeah, in fact, I do.
She was trying to be hidden though.
That's right.
Well, it fails, so that's its turn.
Oh.
And then it's
I'm behind the good leg.
Yeah. And then, all right, now we're to Garland. Let's see.
Yay.
Yay.
Nobody puts penguin in a sack.
Okay, so Garland, now that you're in there, give me a dexterity saving throw. What modifiers? do you have?
17. 17.
Garland, as you're falling in the sack,
Oh, excuse me. 19.
19, you grab onto the edge of the sack and are dangling there, but you're able to pull yourself back up and you come flopping out the side.
With flinders.
Nice.
I'm able to grab the edge of this guy's sack and dangle there.
Don't make me kill your fucking penguin. No.
Do it. Kill the fucking penguin. Can I?
won't stop you.
Okay. Okay, do I still have an action?
Yes, you have an action, but you can only cast cantrips because you used some. I'm saying you used some of it to get out.
Okay, so I guess using my staff wouldn't count, right?
Yeah. If it's just the normal attack you do,
No, I wanted to cast one of its things.
you know what? Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Okay. I would like to cast Raining Sea Life.
Okay.
So I will tap the staff. The water in the bowl will swirl in a vortex, shoot up into the sky, and a moment later, in a 30-foot radius, kind of emanating from here
Okay.
or here,
All right. So
Yeah.
all sorts of sea life will drop from the sky.
okay.
And everything that doesn't make the saving throw takes 2d6 damage.
Okay. So
And if it makes it, it takes half damage.
So for the group of kobolds in the back, I'm just gonna roll. Paul, I'm gonna let you pick. Do you want me to roll one saving throw for all of them?
Yeah, one saving throw is fine. I mean, we
And
don't want to be here till Thursday.
What's the number to beat for you? 16, right?
16.
So Paul, describe to me how you murder all of those kobolds.
Oh my god!
So sharks and octopuses and tuna and all these different things just fall
Yeah,
from the
I
sky,
imagine,
raining
like,
down on them.
Like
With the water.
Sharknado just comes, like
Right.
a shark comes and just swallows a cobalt whole and then just materializes
Swordfish.
through the floor. Yeah, swordfish comes from the side, skewers too, and gets carried off and like magics the hell
Hammerhead.
away. An octopus grabs like 3 and just drags them, and Krampus will take some damage.
Never eaten seafood again.
And let's see, he's got to make a.
It might bite back. It's dangerous.
It is.
Okay,
Very tasty.
so that is Garland's turn. What is Al doing?
I'm attacking the.
Oh,
The
and just so you know, the lumps of
upper-
coal only take a bonus action to eat.
Ah, that's good to know.
Oh,
Yes.
Chris,
Yes.
when I was in the sack, did I notice anything else in the sack?
You were briefly in there. It was an extra dimensional pocket that looked way too small and way too big all at the same time. You're almost certain if you spent too long in there, you might go a little insane. You saw like toys floating by, the bodies, small skeletons of, you hope were full-grown halflings and not of like children. So
risky.
that you didn't get a full, but you're almost certain you got a subconscious psychic imprint that is going to mess with you later and haunt your dreams.
Got it.
12 on the first
Cobalt,
kobold.
yep, you hit it.
Excellent.
How
7 points.
do you kill it?
Nice.
I chop it in half.
Okay, which one were you targeting? The one right in front of you that stabbed you
No,
first?
the top one.
Top one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He you just split him in twain.
Very good.
Now you do horizontal, or you just like bisecting them. And
It's like whack-a-mole. It's like
yeah. So
bisecting it.
he's got a left and a right, and not a top and a bottom. Gotcha.
Nice. One right in front of me.
Yep. You
7.
hit it.
Excellent. 14 points of damage.
And how do you kill that one?
Way to go, Al.
I bring the axe across, chop its head off.
And that was the one to the left or below you?
The one right in front of me, closest to
Krampus. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the head just goes rolling away as the
Excellent.
body slumps to the ground. And this one single kobold is looking very scared at this moment.
That's good. It should be, because I am... Should I do it? Yeah, I'm going to use action search.
Action search!
Nice.
Yes.
Don't forget, you also have second wind, too.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There we go. That's a...
You hit. Roll damage.
Yo!
Damage.
Another 14.
Okay, how do you kill this kobold?
As it looks worried, I just like... I take the axe and I kind of like spin around like I'm turning away from it and just come right back around.
Do just an overhand thing and just kind of bury it in the cobalt, which then buries
Yeah.
it into the ground.
Yes.
And that cobalt is dead. And you have another attack you can use.
No help
Can
here?
can I move to do that?
Yep. You haven't moved yet.
Help!
Excellent.
Help, please!
I run up here.
Yep.
Only 11.
Yeah,
that doesn't hit
that
Krampus.
don't hit.
Stas in the cutter. My
Okay.
battle axe is hungry.
It is now Brianna's turn.
Yay! I can do something. Alright. I'm gonna go up and attempt to. Right now, Garland is just hanging out of the sack or hanging onto the sack?
Paul, I assume you dropped down away
Yeah.
from that? Yeah. Oh, hey, bud, you were in that fish fall, right?
I guess I would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give yourself a saving throw for that?
Sure.
Oh, it can affect you.
Yeah, it's a
Friendly fire.
It's an
Sacrifice
AOE.
Yeah.
Unless the wizard he took is a evocation wizard, and then he could shape it, and it wouldn't have hit him.
21.
Yeah, you dodge your own attack. We'll just call that
That's
good
good.
enough. And all right, so yes, Brianna, you are up.
Okay. Well, if Garland is safe and out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run up to Krampus here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna attack him with my Moon Touch sword and my short sword.
You're going. Oh, actually, you don't. You don't have advantage, but you do have sneak attack.
Oh, sick. Okay. 22 with the Moon Touched.
That hits.
Awesome.
All right, do 17 damage.
Yes.
Excellent.
And then I'll use my short sword. Second attack.
All right.
12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
All
That is my
right,
turn.
That is your turn. It is now back to the top of the order. Cheryl, you're up.
Where is the safe in the back?
It is right back here. But I will put a cobalt out there to mark the safe
A
location.
sack.
Nice.
That's not a cobalt. It's a safe. I swear.
That's a safe.
It's a kobold shaped safe.
Yes. Weird. But 3 cobalts in a coat shaped safe.
Weird.
Yeah. Very strange. Anyway, so what are you doing, Cheryl?
Moving diagonally, does that count as 5 feet?
Yeah. Okay.
And then I have a bonus action called Rabbit Hop, where I can move 15 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
All right.
5, 10.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Hop on over to the safe.
hop on over to the safe. I want to unlock it.
Okay. I believe Al has the key, unless you've stolen that from him at some point.
I have not, no. It's not
But you can
pickable.
pick locks, right?
You can try picking it.
I would like to try picking it.
All right. Roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Yeah, no. As you put
Wait.
I'm waiting.
You can say, if you fail, is that it? No, that wasn't a dex saving throw, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
no.
No, but you definitely break a lock off with lock picks. You break your lock picks trying to pick it. The lock
Nah.
is not jammed, but your thief tools are no longer useful.
No, that's cool.
So that was your movement
That was
and
action,
your bonus
movement. Yep.
movement, bonus action. Your action was to pick it. That was your turn.
Yep. I'll be like, Big Al, give me the key.
It's now Krampus's turn.
I think we have a little bit more pressing things going on.
We really don't. We get this. We all run. We don't
Krampus,
need to fight.
Krampus is going to take a swing at Garland first because it escaped a sack. He does not like that. Nope. No, I'm assuming 9 doesn't hit, so we're just going to skip that one. But it is going to take and try to whip at you again real quick. Because... Okay.
19?
19 plus 5, so 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, you take 9 more damage, but it doesn't grapple you this time. All right, that is Krampus's turn. We are up to Garland.
Okay. I'm going to sidestep a little bit.
Yep.
Tap my staff
Uh-huh.
and cast School of Fish.
Okay. What's that one again?
The vortex in the bowl starts spinning faster, and the water starts rising out of the bowl
Mhm.
and continually spinning. You see it is filled with these silver fish, and it just comes down surrounding me. And anything within 5 feet of me must make a dex save or take 2d6 damage. And they also get moved in a random direction 5 feet.
He's got advantage against magic, so 16 plus. You said dexterity? So
Yes, sir.
18, I believe that beats it, so it'll take half damage. So
Yes.
roll your 2d6, and he is not moved, so
Right.
7. Or 7.5, so 4. Okay.
That's good. He'd probably end up in my lap anyway. That would be bad.
Or on your
Krampus in my lap. Ooh.
Anything else, Paul?
No, I think I'm good.
Dan, you are up. Al's turn.
I'm going to hack away at this guy. I'll try to.
Toss me the key.
A 22.
22 hits.
Does nice. 14.
14 damage. All right.
Take that, Krampus. And I get 2 attacks.
Yep.
So I hack him again. This time I'll get an 11.
All right.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Should I throw the key?
I'll allow you to use your bonus action if you're deciding.
Oh boy.
I'm going to. I'm going to use my second wind.
That's an appropriate thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Gee, take care of yourself or throw the key to the safe to the thief. God, that's a tough one.
Okay. Anything else,
I'm
Dan?
wounded.
I just gotta roll my second wind.
You want to know wounded? You come over by this hairy guy.
That's why I'm over here.
All right, Brianna, you are up.
I got 6
All
wind.
right. I think I want to attack Krampus, but I would also like to use my bonus action to take the key from Al.
Okay.
It's my boy.
All right,
He's got my
so
back.
so
Will I need to disengage, or since Al is right there, I don't need to, right?
you don't need to. So you're going to
Okay.
attack Krampus and then steal a key.
Yes.
Okay. Do
All right.
do that.
Okay. I'm gonna attack him with my moon touched sword again.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
that wasn't
Damn.
good.
Nope. Yeah, that is a miss. So are you still going to use your bonus action to steal the key?
How is Krampus looking?
He's looking a little worse for wear. Granted, he is wearing a blood red robe, so it's kind of hard to tell if he's been bloodied. But he's breathing heavier and he's looking lethargic, I guess is the best way to describe it. Yeah.
I'll just keep attacking him then, actually. And I'm gonna take my other short sword and I'm gonna go for the knees.
Okay, go for the knees.
13.
That does not hit.
That's okay. I tried.
Okay. So back up to the top of the order, Cheryl.
I am gonna move
Okay.
up and beside.
Okay.
Kind of busy here.
If I ask for the key, or will I have to take the key, or how does that work?
It's a free. You can freely talk to your companions.
Okay.
Can I freely give it?
She could just take it from you. It will cost her action because you use your movement, and I assume you're going to use your bonus action to
jump back.
disengage from Krampus. Otherwise, you're going to take an opportunity attack.
I'm not gonna leave you behind. Come on, man. Let's just get this and go. You're all family now.
Fine, take the key.
Bunnies, that's a big family.
We're a very big family. We're very accepting.
Take the key. Go, go, go.
Jumping back with the key.
Okay.
You're my man, Al. You're my man.
So Krampus sees you doing all this nonsense and whips his chain out at Cheryl.
Is it when she's next to me or no?
No, when she's moving, it's now Krampus's turn.
Yeah.
And
okay.
hits her for a nat 20.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh.
So you're going to take 18 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to need you to make a
Wait.
strength saving throw.
Cunning, whatever the heck. To have that?
Okay. You're gonna use
All
your
right.
action for
Uncanny
that.
dodge.
Uncanny dodge. So that's 9 damage.
Cunning uncanny dodge. Stack those.
Yeah, just
Stack him. Stack him up.
Stack them up.
So now I need you to make a strength saving throw.
strength saving. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You never know. You might nat 20 it. Nope. Very close, though. Well, not to succeeding, but on the actual die itself.
Right.
Yeah, so the chain wraps around you, and you get drawn toward the Krampus.
Do I have time to flop the key onto the safe?
Sure. We'll just say kind of like huck it behind you. And
Exactly.
it's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
gosh.
then he is going to roll another.
Mr. GM,
Yeah.
when she gets pulled by me, can I do something?
Do you have a reaction
Yes.
to use? All right, you can try something. Oh, and thank you for reminding me because she enters your field of damage.
That's
It's
fine.
still going?
Is it a?
Yep.
Is it? It's just a one
Oh
time.
my gosh.
Yeah. So, Paul, you can try hitting the chain. You're only.
Well,
gonna
no. That's not what I want to do.
If it's, I'm allowing you an opportunity attack on the chain. It's got to be via a weapon. It won't be magic.
Okay, I wanted to grab her. Is what I wanted to do.
Oh, you can try that.
I'm actually
Because
a
I would like to grab her and cast Misty Step.
No, can't do the.
Okay.
Can't do that. But you
Or
could grab
excuse
her.
me, Fishy Step.
Yes. No, sorry. That's not how that one works. But Cheryl, you'll now need to make a dexterity saving throw against Paul's magic.
Against School of Fish.
Yes. And the number
This
to be
one
in
I
that is
thought-
16.
I think I can do that by rolling a 16.
Yep. Okay,
Nice.
so you make the save, so you take half damage as
Right.
your Paul roll 2d6 as you're being stuffed into the sack. So you take four fish damage,
4 fish damage.
and you are now crammed into the sack, and you're
And on
having,
my-
Krampus into his sack.
yep,
Okay.
and you're having a surreal experience. It is now Garland's turn.
Okay.
Krampus needs to make a dex saving throw real quick. Fails, so do the 2d6 damage to him, Paul, with that ongoing concentration spell, and then do whatever else you're going to do.
Okay. For my turn do I see any part of Tesh, John Tesh, going into the sack?
No,
Ears, maybe?
nope. She is fully sacked.
Okay. Can I reach into the sack?
Krampus is very tall, so you would have to
Right.
climb up him.
Yeah, that's not happening with me. Okay.
Penguins aren't climbers?
Penguins are not climbers. I'm going to let you know that Krampus isn't looking so hot.
Okay, then I will just.
Blood, as he's breathing heavily, blood is coming out of his nose, a little trickling out of his ear.
Well, then, just to guarantee the damage, I will cast Magic Minnow at 3rd level.
Okay. So
You
how
spent
many?
a lot of time on this.
Yeah, you can see what he did when he was creating his character. So that's how many darts?
3, 4, 5.
5. Okay. Now, do you want to roll those individually or do one? Okay, there you go.
Oh.
So 10, and then each one gets what? A plus
1.
1. So 15. Paul, how do you kill Krampus?
Ah.
From my flippers come these silvery fish that swim around them and start going in every orifice.
Oh.
And then you just hear fishy popping.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
And Cheryl, from your perspective, you hear
Yeah.
the grossest noise you have ever heard. You don't know what it is, but all of a sudden you feel the sack kind of like the whole dimension you're on kind of like flip sideways, and the momentum you gain from that, you just come spilling out of the sack, rolling up, landing against the safe, smack your head, take 1 damage as the key falls in your lap.
Love it. I have an absolutely horrified look on my face.
You and Garland have had an experience that has bonded you, whether you want to or not, in a horrifying way.
Well, We'll talk over it over a drink sometime. You with a vodka carrot juice, and me with a fishy Mary.
I'm never talking about this again.
Oh, okay.
Ever. It didn't happen. That's the only way. Yeah. Nah.
So,
You didn't get all the bodies and the skeletons and all
Not
the.
talking about it. No.
What about the really bad presents that were really weird?
I heard the fish exploding, okay?
So, as you two are bickering, we'll say Al comes over, picks the key up off the ground, unlocks the safe, and from the perspective as with him opening, it's like in Pulp Fiction as the briefcase is open and the golden glow comes out,
Mm.
and Al's just like, "Oh,
Oh.
my!"
So
Yeah.
I look over at Big Al. I say, so Al, we happy?
We happy.
Which we
Good.
now flash cut to the group sneaking by the giant, in case anyone's curious, horde mimic tree in the middle
Oh.
of town. And then through the wood, you go back, you find the pylons with the lights, the blizzard's starting to break a little bit. You rush back toward the cabin where you know the carriage is waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Out stumbling from the woods, Horatio's like,
Horatio!
"Holy crap, they're right behind me, we need to leave!" And then you just see just like lights slowly moving through the woods as he dives headfirst into the carriage. He's like, "What the hell are you doing standing here? Go, go, go!"
All right, let's go.
We're in, we're in.
And
I'll shove a
as,
fruitcake in his mouth.
and as you all get in, Garland, you're the last one to get in, and as you're closing the door, you hear sleigh bells ringing and a ho, ho, ho in the distance as the door closes. And that,
I open the door
Fred-
back open.
and that,
What the fuck
friends,
did he call us?
it's an auto lock for children's safety. You can't get
Hey, good
it. Thank you for having this holiday one-shot experience with Grognard and friends.
Yes.
Where
The last
Grog-
thing all of you see is Garland banging on the door.
with Grognard Steals Christmas.
Just the naughty list.
No
Just
more
every-
naughty people.
Of which
we're
we're all
on
on.
the naughty list now. That shit got updated.
We all see our names on it. We're like, this
Mm-hmm.
makes
Uh-oh.
sense.
But we saved it from Krampus. I think that evens it out.
Yeah.
I want to tell you guys right now before we sign off and everything. I had a mechanic built in. If while you were fighting him and someone said Santa 3 times, you would have summoned him, and he would have helped you fight Krampus.
Oh,
man.
God
That's
We should've
that's
had
why I
this really-
specifically pointed out multiple times. If you say his name 3 times, he's probably going to show up.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Dang,
Santa,
that
Santa,
was
Santa.
good.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Then we wouldn't have been able to steal the list.
You don't know that. Santa's just a mysterious
He might
I've
give
got
it
a
to
copy.
us.
Yeah.
I've got a copy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I check it twice.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So, I guess, Paul, take it away.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this holiday one-shot. I hope you enjoyed it as all of us did. Tune in next week as we visit the friends back in the area. Same Grognard time, same Grognard channel, and it's the holiday season. Please remember, be kind.